So you have to wonder, where is Ares at this moment? Because Joao, Big Breda, has been looking for Ares.
I can't find him.
The Hot Toys Wizard have been looking for Ares, and I needed a lot of stuff to be able to, technical things to be able to find the Dark Jedi Ares Tarrington. And I am the Hot Toys Wizard, taking on the likeness of TK FOMO. But really, even more important than Ares, Joao, we're still looking for CT Suckett. But
Exactly.
I do
Where
have
is
some
he?
information on CT Suckett that he has been spotted at Celebration headquarters for Hot Toys, getting ready to show figures at Celebration at Sideshow's booth. Do you have any other information on CT Suckett?
I don't have any information. I just heard that Mace Windu is around there.
Well, really, but what's more important, Joanne? Finding CT Suckett or getting this Mace Windu from Hot Toys for Star Wars?
I think should be CT Suckett.
Well, listen, everybody. Look, we're going to try and find CT Suckett. We're going to try and find Dark Jedi. We're going to try and find Dante from the Man of High Collectibles, who's probably writing like a bantha somewhere in, who knows what universe he's in. We don't even know where Fabio is. We don't know where P-Rock is. We don't know where Ares is. But we know that the Hot Toys Wizard has called all this crazy Hot Toys stuff. Let's go ahead and dive into it, baby. Right now. Welcome to another episode of the Market Value Chart Show right here at 6 Scale Cantina. And is it possible that I am the Dark Jedi Ares Tarrington and that I actually missed the Hot Toys Wizard taking on the likeness of TK FOMO? Joao, what happened? I went to go ahead and get some cans of whoop ass, and it looks like I've been hearing that TK FOMO was in the cantina. What's going on?
You missed a great piece and the great info that he provided us. I never thought that Dante was riding a bantha across the universe.
I did. I wonder what's faster, that Naboo starfighter that the Mandalorian has, or that Dante's bantha that he's riding across the universe. Apparently, it rides across land, it rides across water. It blasts off into space. That's crazy. That's some bantha.
It's a multitask bantha, let me tell you. He can go everywhere at any kind of conditions.
Well, I'm like, where the hell did TK FOMO? Where are you, FOMO? Well, I guess it's the wizard. Oh my goodness gracious! Well, was I also true that what I was hearing? I was getting messages here that TK FOMO was saying that finding CT Suckett was more important than finding the prototype of the Hot Toys Mace Windu at Celebration. I don't know if I agree with that, although I do want to find CT Suckett. And then, hearing that actually CT Suckett is, in the whole midst of, setting up the celebration, Star Wars Celebration for Hot Toys with Sideshow, that's got me kind of goosebumps down my arm, Joe. I'm kind of feeling kind of froggy. No pun intended that we're getting the frog lady, but I'm feeling kind of froggy,
Oh, the frog lady. That's a good one.
No, she's coming. She's coming. Oh my goodness gracious, she's coming.
Can you imagine?
Well, listen, I'm not TK FOMO. But you have to wonder, is this what they call me?
They call him the Wizard.
So, we might not have Ride like a Bantha on this channel like we usually do on Friday night, but we could sure as hell fill up the first table. Table 66. Who dares to sit at the most dangerous table at 6 Scale Cantina? What the hell, Joao? Joao, what the heck's going on with Star Wars for Hot Toys? We were just talking about it very, very briefly backstage. Damn, what a month, my friend. What a month. Holy moly.
It's Christmas again. For Star Wars Hot Toys collectors, it's Christmas again. There's so much stuff coming. A lot of
Christmas.
stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
it's
Christmas
time to
again.
say I love you. I mean, jeepers creepers. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a month from Hot Toys for Star Wars like this. I don't think I've ever seen a month from Hot Toys with anything like this. Have you?
I don't recall either.
No.
Did you saw that banner from Sideshow that they are announcing a Hot Toys special? Should be a special edition for Star Wars Celebration. They use a banner of Hot Toys. And
No, like just a special edition toy or a special edition something.
No, it's a toy, Hot Toys.
Wow.
And
no, I did not see it.
We heard about around here that should be a trooper.
Ooh.
That should be a trooper.
Wow.
That will be a Sideshow exclusive.
Tamora Morrison head sculpt, yes or no? What do you think?
I don't think so. I think will be a normal trooper. And I think maybe Sideshow will have it on stock pretty soon. Also interesting to notice, Aries. It's the transport trooper that was just released. It's interesting. Normally, here in China, they do the shipment by batch. For example, they do the first batch and they say this is 8% or 10%. The transport trooper, in one batch, they deliver all. They said everything, it's all delivered. So transport trooper, I'm sure the quantity is very, very limited because in one batch they delivered everything.
Well, listen, I've been looking for the Hot Toys Wizard because the show started, Fabio, with TK FOMO. TK FOMO started the show with Joao. I wasn't even around. I was getting some drinks setting up for the show. I come back in, the show was already on, and I heard TK FOMO was looking for CT Suckett and found clues that CT Suckett is going to be at Celebration there, with Sideshow. But I'm just making sure, are you Fabio or are you the Hot Toys Wizard, Fabio?
CT Suckett.
Where's your helmet? Where's your helmet, CT Suckett?
Oh, man, what's going on?
Oh, not a whole lot. We're just having a blast. Man. And it's, I was just telling everybody, Fabio, it already kicked off with TK FOMO. And we, Dante, we've been trying to look not only for CT Suckett, they were trying to find the Dark Jedi. They found me. Can't find Dante. He's riding like a bantha through the universe. We found out that the bantha could actually fly through space. So we can't play that here like we normally do on Friday, but we could fill up all the tables again. Who dares sits at table 66? Let's fill it again.
Dante right now has his thumb in his mouth, waiting to come home tomorrow.
Listen, there's 62 in here already, baby. Go ahead and smash that like button. You are watching the Market Show live here on a Friday night. A very special Market Chart Show live here, going ahead and filling in for the Man of Hot Collectibles show on this special day. So please go ahead and hit that like button right now. We've got the usual suspects in house. We already had TK FOMO. We have Fabio. We have Big Breda, Joao in the house. P-Rock is going to be joining us here. PRockZilla soon. So don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe also to 6scalecantina.com. Listen, Fabio, Joao was bringing up a great point, and we can just talk about it real briefly because this is part I want to talk about today. You were basically saying that with this transport trooper, that's the only batch. That's what we're getting, and then that's very limited. Joao, is that what you were saying? Joao?
Yeah,
Wait. Are you guys lagging or is it me?
it's only you.
Only you.
All
You
right,
are on 4G.
I'll be back.
Go find CT Socket.
Yeah.
Go
Go
ahead. Tell me that again.
As I was saying, normally here in China, the hot toys normally they will say, okay, the first batch is out. We can fulfill, let's say, 8% of the orders now. Normally they will tell you how many percent of the total amount they already can deliver. And with the transport trooper, they said it's released, everything it's out. There is only one batch. There is no more. So it means that in one batch only they fulfill everything. So when this happens, normally it's because the quantity they produced is very, very low. The pre-orders are low, and they produced a lower quantity than normal for the transport trooper.
You know what's really interesting about that? And I've been pointing this out since way before last year. I've made many calls, and some of these calls have been really grounded upon a lot of the market data analysis I do within the secondary market for hot toys and at 6scalecantina.com. One of the things that I was suggesting that could happen coming out of COVID, and especially with all the figures that there's most certainly going to come out with Star Wars, and plus how Star Wars is a different IP, was that we were going to start seeing more figures, which we are, more announcements, which we will. But was it possible that we would start getting lower production numbers? And if you remember, Joao, that's when we started getting into a lot of the conversations about, well, then how do you justify spending money on these molds for low production? It's because they're going to reuse some of these molds that we're getting. I pointed that out with the Lando. That won't be the last time you see that Lando head sculpt, just like it isn't the last time that you saw that Leia OT head sculpt, just like it won't be the last time that you see the Luke Bespin DX25 head sculpt, just like it's not going to be the last time you see OT Trooper head sculpt. Certainly not the last time you're going to see Clone Troopers, as we were talking about. You already got this with the KX Enforcer droid from the K2SO, right? So I think that this is possible now that we're going to start seeing this, Joao, more and more as I let the Fabster back in here.
Not only that, Aries, but think about it this way. Even if they absorb the cost and lose on some molds, imagine that Hot Toys is thinking no one is pre-ordering because they think they can find it at stock. So let's start to do some items. Let's do low production runs.
Mm-hmm.
People will see they cannot find it in stock, and they will start pre-ordering again.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And Bob Dylan putting this up at the $2 drop. We're going to hold that thought there, Joao. A round of Spotchka. Long live the Republic. Well, let's go ahead and talk about long live the Republic. And let's play this at table 66 for Bob Dylan. And long live Palps, because even though you think he's dead from the rise of Skywalker, you have to wonder, will they bring it back even again? And I say, let's fill up table 77.
This is where the fun begins.
Man, thank you so much for that super chat there, Mr. Bob Dylan. Always appreciate the support from everybody in here. Thank you for that super chat. And don't forget to hit that like button right now. Market Show Live, a special Market Show Live, taking the Man of Hot Collectibles spot for this week. Any comments on that there, Fabio? I mean, I don't know if you heard what I was talking about before you were able to pop back on, but Joelle was bringing up a good point about the transport trooper hearing that it's one batch done. And I was talking a lot last year, Fabio, with my market analysis, that it was possible, perhaps, with some figures, that we were going to start seeing more announcements, which we are, but perhaps with a lot of them, we were going to see lower production runs. However, to justify the creation of the molds, the investment in the R&D, they would use those molds again, just like the K2SO and so on and so forth. Right. So I think I'm not really so surprised here with some of this, and I think we may see a lot more of these low production runs.
I feel like when it comes to Troopers specifically, I feel like it depends on the movie, depends on the show, whatever the popularity of whatever it comes from. I think that's what dictates how it's going to sell. Hot Toys, will do whatever they want. But I feel like, again, specifically about Troopers, I don't think they're going to limit the amount because everybody loves Troopers, especially the ones that are newer, the nicer looking ones from the Mandalorian, from, you know what I mean? The especially the latest ones, the Transport Trooper, the Tank Assault Trooper, really, really nice designs, really, really nice helmets. So I feel like people want those because they look cool. So I don't think, Stormtroopers, more generic, more common, more popular, very, very plain. So these newer troopers, in my opinion, I don't think Hot Toys is going to limit them at all because people want.
So why they only make one batch? Normally they make 4 figures. Why they only did 1 batch for the Transport Trooper? At least here.
Well, yeah, no, I don't.
It could just be because of that one trooper. Yeah, I don't think they're going to limit
how many
troopers
batches
either.
They did.
Maybe they are limiting the quantity here.
Maybe, but like I said, I wouldn't know. I don't. I've never gotten into how many batches they made, or I've never known any of that information. I'm just speaking, about the popularity of whatever figure, whatever character, we're talking about.
And Fabio, lagging a little bit there, and it's Popsic says, "Are we going to run late today?" Fabio must be on the panel. Says Popsic, good to have it's Popsic in the house. Popsic, you don't have to tell me what table you're at, baby. So we all know you're at table 5. Let's fill up Popsic, Grogu, and 5 right now. And let's go through some of these other comments that we got in here. Master Imwe, coffee is brewing. Come on right now. Well, how do you want your coffee? What table are you at, Master Imwe? MB Dyson is in the house. What is going on? Valiant Archer. What is going on? Valiant Archer also says Grail bargains. Sounds good to me. Haha. I got some great secondary market information when you can see on the banner for this show that we're going to bring up a little bit later in here. Valiant Archer for sure. Diablo Fett is in the house. And look who else is in the house, guys. Woo! Oh, I gotta say, OG fan. We gotta play this for OG fan. OG fan, I haven't played this for you for a while. Let's fill up OG fan right now with this.
I'm Boba Fett. I'm here to see the mayor. Boba Fett. Do you have an appointment?
All for you, Joe. I was wondering where you went. I thought maybe CT Suckett got a hold of you.
No, he's a smoker. No. Unbelievable.
Sorry?
I
don't smoke.
I don't smoke.
Wow. Bugman is in the house. Aries brother, I hope you and your loved ones are doing well. We sure are. It's been a much better week as we go. Let's go ahead and do it, my man. And if I miss any of you here, let's go. Dorikus Maximus, I'm on time for once, and I just got the Snowspeeder Luke paid off. I haven't even looked at any of the pictures except the one that I put Dorikus on the website, and the one that I put on the banner. So you're in for a treat tonight once Fabio and Joao and I stop or finish speaking about these limited productions and things of this nature. So you're in for a treat. Good for Health is in here. Fabio and Joao. Eric Henke is in here. Star Killer is in here. Sinister is in here. Come on. Joe P, what is up with you, my friend? Good to have you in here for sure. Let's continue to go down. There's the PRockZilla. I'm coming. Well, get on in here, P-Rock. Come on. You know what time it is with that. It's time. Ash is in the house. Ash Chase. What happened to Ashley? Ashley, what is going on? My man. Bob Dillon, already put your super chat up on there. And good to have Bob in here. Good to have Doc in the house. Doc, what is going on? And JG Greek, what's up to you as well? And continuing to go down over here, we got Zeno in the house as well. And we've got the single songwriter in here. And I know I'm going to miss some of the people in here, but we also got the Puerto Rican Sith Lord in the house. What is going on, my friend? The Emperor never dies. I know. He never does. He never does. And El Fito is in the house. AJ Argusa is in the house. Come on. Keep putting it in there, guys. Keep putting it in there. So let's talk a little bit about this. Star Killer with the woo. I've been talking about this for a lot, guys. And I really think, we're especially with this month of May has been absolutely unbelievable. And that was another thing that you were talking about, Fabio, before you jumped on. I don't think I've ever seen a month like this for a single IP from Hot Toys for Star Wars ever. Maybe there was something in the past. I don't recall it. But this month is only the 20th. We're not done. We don't know if we're going to get something Sunday night, Monday morning. We don't know what we're going to get next week. And then Celebration starts the last week of the month. This month has been the most killer month I've ever seen. And we're not even done, Fabs.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, like I said, from the days, back when I first, got my first Hot Toy, we've never gotten anything like this, ever. Back then Hot Toys they were not making the numbers that they're making now, at all. So this is, the most I've ever been around as well to experience and to witness that, that they've been announcing for a specific movie, Star Wars. But yeah, no, very, 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 and I've said this before, we are living in the golden times of collecting. Been saying that for a long time.
And the super sticker there by in the house. Thank you so much, girl. Much appreciate that. You going ahead and joining here the market show live. And it's a very special market chart show live here with the Dark Jedi, who's serving up all the Star Wars. Hot Toys Talk with Joao, with Fabio, with P-Rock coming up soon, and with Dante riding like a bantha throughout the galaxy. Maybe going ahead and picking up some special spots for the cantina, helping the Dark Jedi out. My goodness gracious. Thank you so much for popping in and for that support. Come on, and for that super sticker. But bringing this up here onto the screen, guys, look at this here at 6scalecantina.com. And you see the banner for today, Star Wars May Fever. We're going to talk about this, Luke. I said low production runs, Grail bargains, never again waitlist, secondary market news. We got a lot to cover, but look at this, Joao and Fabio. Look at the breaking news since May 1st through May 20th. I have all the breaking news for this month on 6scalecantina.com. Let's look at this. Here's the latest one. OT, Luke, Jango Fett, Moff Gideon. This tease, we are preparing for more collectibles from Star Wars Attack of the Clones to celebrate its 20th anniversary. Stay tuned on our next wave of thrills. And then the day before that, C-3PO, R2, Clone Trooper, Battle Droid, Clone Trooper Pilot. Then before that, we've got the tease of R2 and C-3PO. Then before that, seems like a long time ago already.
Yeah.
Anakin. And then before that, even though it wasn't in May, on April 13th was the DX-25. So Joao, like what Fabio was just saying, holy smokes on this month, and we're not done. We're not done yet, baby.
It's crazy. And exactly as you said, there's a next wave coming. No, and I'm sure we already talk about these. I'm sure, I hope we will see not only Attack of the Clones, but probably we will see other announcements as well. That many people are expecting, from Book of Boba, maybe Mandalorian, maybe original trilogy, some surprises over there. I think they are holding for the Star Wars Celebration start, and who knows if they announce a new Obi-Wan from the Obi-Wan show that starts next Friday.
Yeah,
There's so much.
And I feel we're going to bounce back and forth over here to these announcements, wondering, but also talking about the amount of production they're going to do on these guys, because as we were just talking about as well with this, I'm not terribly convinced that you're going to get any of these figures that we're looking at in best car Mandalorian numbers, or in some of these numbers from the past. And like I've been saying, I really think the formula going forward in some capacity is going to be lower production numbers and more volume of figures, but not like they're going to put out more figures, which are obviously going to for Star Wars, but that make every one of them 40,000 releases like the best car Mandalorian. It's not going to happen. As a matter of fact, I think it may be limited on a lot of things. Fabio, you're bringing up a good point about troopers, but they could come out with a lot of versions of troopers. If they don't think that people are going to troop build on some of these troopers, extensively like they would a 501st, it doesn't really matter to them because they got the same damn mold. They could just kind of make whatever, they could kind of feel that out through data, right, Fabio? And they could do whatever the hell they want to do.
Troopers, like I said, troopers are, they can make them, like you just said, they can make them whatever, however many they want, and just keep bringing them back. We've noticed that they've made specifically stormtroopers multiple times over the years, by now. So I troopers for me are not a big deal. I always get them obviously because they look really cool, with whatever line. But it's just something that I worry about that they're going to run out of eventually. But am I like jumping, oh my God, I'm going to miss out? Absolutely not.
No. And really, here's the thing, Fabio, staying with you, and we were talking about this on my Live and Raw the other night. It really wasn't much different in the past, right? I mean, really, we would have, and we were just talking about this on Wednesday, going all the way back to the Mud Trooper. That was the only one that year, though. That was way before COVID and all this other, storm stuff that we seem to talk about now. And then it happened again with the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian. It happened again. Not only after the Heavy Infantry Mandalorian, it happened with Rey almost on the 3. Hello there, P-Rock. Everyone wave to P-Rock. Everyone say hi to P-Rock. Everyone go ahead and hit the like button for P-Rock. Anyway, but you know what I'm saying, Fabio? It's like it's not much of a difference. I never had to pre-order back then, but still.
Well, back
it's going
then,
to be real interesting. I don't think my point is, Fabio, and because we are going on point on back then, I don't think going on wait list is over before it ever gets in stock. It happened before. It'll happen again. Happens once a year. It's not gonna. It will happen again. It won't. That it won't happen is my point.
And well, here's the thing though. And I'm going back to what Joao was saying a little while ago. If for whatever reason, because right now we're taking the market for granted. We're taking what's coming for granted. I know for a fact that I've said myself, don't worry, everything will be in stock. You don't have to worry. But what if Hot Toys is like, oh yeah, you guys aren't going to pre-order? And exactly what Joao said. Start making less and less. And the people who are going to find out that they're making less and less are the people who are going to miss out on not pre-ordering. That could happen at any point.
Absolutely. But not only that, but doing a low production runs, they also eliminate the problem that's happened with the market right now when you see a lot of Hot Toys going to the bargain bin in Hong Kong and being sold at very low prices. Absolutely. This is not good for Hot Toys as a company to see Hot Toys being sold maybe 30-40% off the retail price. They will eliminate that.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no,
No.
my point is that could happen at any moment, and that would be, that would be good for the. I feel like for the community and for the market. I mean, obviously for them, but then again, that's when you run into the problems of the whole eBay and resellers and people who just want to make money. So it gets tricky, and that's why I always say, are they going to limit the numbers? I doubt it. Can it happen? Absolutely. But the reason why I doubt it is because of that. They don't want people selling, the figure that we pay them 200, whatever dollars, going on eBay for 500, 600. They can't like that, which is why they try to kill it as much as possible.
Yeah,
So
but as a company, but listen to me, as a company, do you prefer that the product you have it's sell on in the aftermarket at a higher price or than a lower price? You prefer that your product is at a higher price.
Well,
you don't want your product to be in a lower price.
As me being the owner of the company, it gives value to my product. Absolutely, if it's going higher. But it tells me, what am I doing wrong? That my product, I'm selling it for so cheap. And I feel like that's why they're increasing their prices as well. Yes, it has to do with the economy. Yes, it has to do with inflation. Yes, I get all that. But, if you notice figures, how quickly they go up in price, it's pretty quickly per figure, So I feel like they do this because they see that, well, if somebody's going on eBay and paying for a $270 figure, 400, 500, 600, they're saying, well, we can increase our prices because they'll be okay paying for more since they're going on eBay paying for double. Why not?
So, here's an interesting thing about this. As a company, jumping in here at this conversation, it's very, very interesting conversation.
Hi, P-Rock.
You have to, we got to hit P-Rock. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. Aries, thanks for having me. Sorry I was late, guys.
No, yeah.
It's fine. Only half hour.
A wizard arrives. A wizard arrives, P-Rock. Exactly when he means to. And you have to wonder, P-Rock, is this what they call you?
They call him the Wizard.
Probably the guy at the end, like, going, does what? I don't know. I've never been called a wizard before.
But listen, guys.
That's about it. I've been possessed by a dark wizard. That's just one time, but...
Well, I have a funny feeling that might happen again. Yeah.
Oh, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
You're not having any ill effects still, are you?
It's clearly the side effect still on.
That's permanent. He has permanent damage.
It's permanent.
A damn wizard. eBay is a very useful tool for Hot Toys because what it does in many ways is it validates the toy to be something so coveted, to be something so enriched, to be something so sought after, especially with new toy collectors coming in that see these astronomical prices. And really it's for Star Wars is where you see it. And because Star Wars is a different IP than a lot of other of the toys that they make because of the foundation. And Fabio and I have talked about this, that Star Wars is built on from toys, which makes it different than Marvel and different from many others as well. That being said, Hot Toys, in my view, with putting some of these figures out in lower production amounts, they're able to put out different versions using the same mold, using the same head sculpt, but looking completely different, which we're starting to see more and more of. So they get use out of these molds and out of these head sculpts multiple times. That life cycle of those molds don't end. That being said, they want, I feel, eBay to show the value of it. And then they're like, now let's put out another one because now everybody wants that one. Because if they didn't have eBay showing those Leias, for instance, doing as well as they're doing, maybe the new Leia that they're going to put out wouldn't sell as much. So I feel like it's a little bit of a game that they play back and forth and maybe doing it a little bit more masterfully now. But go ahead, P-Rock. You've been listening to a lot of this. Give me your thoughts.
No, yeah, eBay's it is a strong market to kind of see where people. I like when I was gonna buy a figure from Fabio there. He's like, oh, look at the eBay price first. So he kind of gave it proof that it is an important tool when it comes to selling. But
Yep.
I don't know. I agree with Fabio. I came a little late, but I heard the late part. So I agree with Fabio. I do agree because Hot Toys does see people buying these figures on eBay for these prices. They're gonna want their piece too. Is they made the figures. You basically made the thing. Someone else bought it off you. They're selling your thing and making like double the price. And that's probably why we're getting all these reissues and re-releases now, because that's always way of basically saying, all right, you guys gonna pay like double the price. Well, I'm gonna reissue it, re-release it, and put it like $50 or $80 higher, and people just pre-order quick. And then in a way, I think it's a good that we don't pre-order right away, because it kind of opens their eyes a little bit. Maybe they can slow down on the pre-orders, hopefully, and they actually release the figures first instead of having pre-orders for 2 years out. At least I hope that's something that they would do with the people pre-ordering less nowadays. But I could see it the other way around too. So it all depends, man. Because Howard, he just thinks crazy. So it's like you can't really try to. You can't try to figure him out. He's kind of like the Riddler in the new Batman movie. It was not that dark though, but
Oh my,
But-
oh my God, what's that?
Well, maybe he's a more P-Rock. You know, we're just saying that not as evil. Or maybe it's more like this.
there you go. He's enjoying it more. He's enjoying it more.
Well, they're
But-
certainly enjoying all these channels freaking talking about his Hot
Oh, yeah.
Toys because of the shit he did this month. My God.
Where's the releases? I mean, like I said, I came in late, so I haven't guys talked about it yet. But where's it? I thought it was gonna be another wave of releases. Where are they? The week's over. And there's nothing.
Announcements, not releases.
Oh, I mean announcements. As I meant to say. I'm sorry. Thanks for correcting me.
Well, hold on,
You're
P-Rock.
welcome.
First, K
Correct.
Harmonica wants to say, P-Rock, has everyone ever told you that your voice sounds exactly like Brad Pitt, P-Rock?
Never heard Brad Pitt before. I heard
Oh, he meant
Alone.
Brad Poop. He spelled it wrong.
Brad Poop.
Can you imagine if Hot Toys does an agreement with eBay, and if every time you sold a figure on eBay, you need to pay a Hot Toys tax?
Imagine.
Well, that might have happened already. Let's
I
fill
gotta
up
listen
table
to Brad
one.
Pitt now.
I mean, that might have
Toys
already
tax.
happened, Joao.
Everything that happens now is happening now.
What happened to then?
We passed then.
When?
Just now. We're at now.
Go back to then.
When?
Now.
Now?
Now.
I can't.
Why?
We missed it.
When?
Just now.
I love that movie. I love that movie.
Man, can you imagine if we got a Spaceballs, guys?
Home the beaches. What you?
I mean, I'd have to buy it. If they gave me a dark helmet, there's no way I couldn't get that. I'd have to get it.
a figure.
really
That would
would.
be beautiful if they did the figures for that.
Yeah, but look at this, man. You know, like I can't believe this has been, and this is what we were talking about also, P-Rock. I've never seen a month like this ever. And that's what Joao and what we were talking about with any IP before. Luke just came out. We got the Django and the Moff Gideon, and I was predicting that we would get 3 or 4 announcements this month, but I'm thinking we may get more now. We're in a really good spot. Look at this tease that they put up over here. We're going to talk about that. Look at these releases that came out. My goodness. Look at the tease before then. Anakin seems like a long time ago. Forget about the DX25. This is in the last 20 days. There's still 10 days left. And to answer your question, P-Rock, and I'll let you go with this again, and we'll go to everybody else. You know, one of the very interesting things about this is, notice when they gave us those 5 figures I just put up, the R2 to C-3PO, the Clone Trooper, the Clone Trooper pilot, and the Battle Droid. They didn't give it to us on May 16th, which is the anniversary of Attack of the Clones. They gave it to us 12 days before. And they absolutely knew that on the 16th, that the 16th was the actual anniversary. However, everything's been seemingly very purposeful by Hot Toys, with all these little breadcrumbs starting back from April 13th from the Bespin Luke. And just like they could have easily have just given us 4 figures on May 4th and saved at least 1 for the anniversary for Attack of the Clones, but for whatever reason, they chose not to. And the interesting thing is, just like the 12 days earlier, they gave us 5 figures for Attack of the Clones. That also means that 12 days after the 16th, they could choose to give us the next wave, or this Monday, or at Celebration. It's obviously not tied to that day, whereas this month is the anniversary for the Attack of the Clones. And then they give us not only one P-Rock, but 2. I've never before remembered when they put out 2 releases on the 16th. Holy smokes, they're just killing it right here. But that's my take on it. And Fabio and I were talking about it Wednesday. So go ahead, go more on that.
So did they say if the next wave of announcements is going to be the last one, and is that it? They haven't confirmed. Is it going to be a third one, or is it just a second one and that's it? Has anybody heard
They didn't say
anything?
the final one. They just said the next that I can put it back up on the, here you go on the screen. We are preparing for more collectibles for Star Wars Attack of the Clones to celebrate the 20th anniversary. Stay tuned on our next wave of thrills.
So there may be more than one more announcement after that.
Hey, maybe it doesn't say the final. It says the next.
Yeah, you're right.
And honestly, I think like Fabio, I know you're still thinking, Fabio, we may get 4 or 5 with this next wave, and certainly that wouldn't be it for the whole year. We'd probably get all throughout the year, right?
Yeah, no, I'm saying 3 to 5, hopefully. Yeah, but I don't think this is the last of, now that they see the reaction that they got from us opening up this line. They're looking at the numbers, they gotta be. So this is not the end of this episode 2 at all. I'm
telling right now, if they end it with no Kit Fisto, I'm gonna be upset.
Oh,
no, you're getting
he ooh.
Then you got Pro Koon, you have, you're getting all of them. You'll see.
Listen, P-Rock, you mentioned Kit Fisto. Wasn't Kit Fisto one of those figures from the crypt that they already teased, right, P-Rock?
Yep.
So,
with Padme.
Yeah. So you mentioned Padme, so I have to play this.
Is this like Pee Wee Herman, like the word of the day? Once we say the word, like music.
Pee Wee Herman.
That's old school.
Crazy. Joel, we've been go ahead and give us your thoughts on what we can expect the next 11 days, because it's the 20th, right? So got 11 more days.
Yeah, I'm thinking that makes sense. The comment that TK592 was saying here on the chat, is he was saying that probably we will see announcements in the night before the celebration, and probably they are working with Sideshow to have prototypes on their booth, on Sideshow booth. I think it will make sense, because the way that Sideshow and Hot Toys are coordinating their steps lately, I think Sideshow wants something that's exclusive for them to show, and not only the normal announcement on Facebook by Hot Toys. I think Sideshow will have something to show on their booth.
In the booth? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, in the booth, in the convention there in the Star Wars.
That would be a good idea, but my opinion, I doubt it, because Hot Toys is not going to want to get. Sideshow has their own products to show and to display. I don't think Hot Toys are going to be like, oh, here, take some of mine too. Hot Toys has their own company. They want to show off their own products at their own booth. Yeah, it would make sense for them to want to share that with Sideshow, absolutely. Because they're their distributor, and they're their number one. And not only that, but to give them and show them that respect, to the community, to show up the other, resellers, the other companies that are trying to compete or destroy not only the market, but going after Sideshow, stuff like that. So that alone is a big deal. So that's why I said that's a good idea. It would make sense, in my opinion, for them to do that, but I don't think so, because Hot Toys is going to keep their stuff with them, and Sideshow has their own product to display.
Hey, listen, baby. Is it possible that there are 103 in here? And I say yes. So go ahead. What are you waiting for? And hit that like button and I will continue to fill you up. I am sure that Popsic is needing another refill at table
Popsic.
5. Let's go ahead and do it. And who needs a refill at table 66, the most dangerous table here in the cantina? Fabio, I disagree with you. I still think that this guy would kick Pennywise's ass.
And I don't know. Pennywise is like that'd be a tough one.
Well, don't forget Pennywise could turn into like
It's
some
fair.
weird stuff, so
He could turn into his worst fear.
Who would win, Pennywise, the Emperor, or a Bantha?
Bantha.
No.
It would be a flawless kill.
Oh, what if I throw in TK FOMO in that mix? Does that change anything?
Now and then it will be TK FOMO.
it is involved.
It will be a final
sucking.
between TK FOMO and Bantha.
we may be doing this if the CT sucks. All right, so listen. I'm going to start with Joao on this. Joao, between now and the start of Celebration, how many Star Wars announcements are we going to get? Do you think we could get? Put it
Zero.
together. Zero.
No, I think it's a hard question because they have all the motives to wait for the night before the celebration to do a second wave of Attack of the Clones. I'm a bit skeptical because probably they will announce something from Marvel too next week.
What? Oh, yeah. Okay. They're in the celebration.
It's quite possible they will announce something from Marvel, and after that, save Star Wars for end of next week, and then the other week, because the Star Wars celebration will start on Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. It should be on Thursday.
Next week?
Yeah, it's on Thursday.
So you're thinking nothing before Thursday, right?
Probably yes, because for releases you don't have anything more from Star Wars at this moment. They already released everything they had on that list.
On that list, but that's not the whole list.
On that list. Exactly, Aries, but they have Marvel pieces there. They need to put them out.
They have so freaking many.
Many. Miles from the movie still there.
All right, so you don't think until next Thursday, no more for you, no more Star Wars announcements or releases until next Thursday. Is that what you say?
I think we will not see, but then on Thursday, maybe we will get a big hit with a new announcements.
Well, that's like freaking 4 or 5 days away. I still got to play this for you.
Oh, yeah? Watch this.
All right. Fabio, go to you. Thursday or something before?
Something before Star Wars related is what you're trying to say?
Yep.
Yeah.
Something before. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna say that whatever we get, whatever amount is gonna be, I'm gonna say we're gonna get I want to say four announcements by then, by the end.
How did you come with that number? 4.
Because my number was between 3 and 5, so I just picked 4.
Well, then before Thursday.
Simple logic.
All right, well, we got to play this for Fabio for his prediction before Thursday.
Oh, yeah? Watch this.
P-Rock, you go.
I say 5 because they have to match at least the number they released or they announced the first wave. They can't say second wave.
But when?
Oh, I agree. Definitely not before Thursday. If anything, I'll say after Thursday. More likely, I think the week after.
Okay, so not before
the celebration by the celebration. Definitely before the celebration.
Not before Thursday.
Not before Thursday. No.
All right, you get this too.
Oh yeah, watch this.
I hope. I'm trying to think negative and then hopefully get positive in return.
And what about the Dark Jedi? Is it possible that we'll get one before next Thursday? 2 before next Thursday? 3 before next Thursday?
No,
And I say
that's it.
yes.
no way.
But just remember, everybody, that the Dark Jedi said yes, not the Hot Toys Wizard. Be very clear. I've been very careful since I started this.
Yeah, guys, don't confuse the personalities, okay?
Oh my God. My goodness gracious. So you're like, we're all on this like 3 or like 5 releases. How many teases are we going to get though? Because I don't think it's just going to be announcements that they're going to have. They're going to have the announcements, pre-order. I agree. We're going to have a ton of those. How many of like on the stand where they're just showing you the figure but don't do anything yet? I think we're going to get a ton of those.
At least
Definitely.
Yeah. We're going to see things. Well, we're going to see.
We're going to see things.
We're gonna see things. Yeah, we're gonna see things we've never seen before.
And then, like, we're going to see things like the Falcon. You know, like Wanda, Vision. I think we're going to see a lot of the unreleased stuff that's supposed to be released soon. And I think we're going to get like the ones that are like prototype, like real, like rare that they haven't even talked about yet. I feel like that's what's
going to happen. Venomized Grogu.
No.
How about at the booth? How many of you, as I fill up table 3, and you should all know what's coming up on table 3, would love to see an upcoming prototype of this at Celebration?
General Kenobi, you are a bold one.
Oof, baby.
You are the bold one.
Kenobi, yeah, I agree. We'll see Kenobi. I know.
Kenobi. How many Kenobis are we going to get? I would Fabio.
They have to release the one. The other one that was with Anakin, the Clone Wars. They have to at least release or announce him.
We're going to have at least 3. We have 1 out already, and then we're going to get at least 2 more.
I think the 2 are going to be after the show, though. I don't think they're going to have them before the show.
No,
they may give us 1 before the show, but I don't think no more than 1.
You're going to get an episode 2 one, and then you're going to get one from the show, guaranteed.
And you're going to be announced before the show is.
No,
like
maybe after the first episode,
go
after the first episode or second, they will announce something.
I don't think they're going to do anything for the show before the show.
No, they're not. No. I'm saying they'll announce the young Obi-Wan first from episode 2 of anything, and then once the show starts, then they'll announce eventually whatever they decide.
I concur.
Fabio and I were talking about this earlier in the week since we're on this topic, and I'm showing sideshow.com, and I got everything sorted out best-selling wise to everybody who's in the chat. And it includes Marvel, and it includes DC, just so you all know. And also, just so you all know, 107 in here. Let's go ahead and go on a mission to smash that like button, and I will fill you up. If you are at table 1, let me go ahead and fill you up right now with the Dark Lord.
The Force is strong in this one.
And the Force is strong with Star Wars. Holy crap. Joel, I was talking about this with Fabio. And, we just had Doctor Strange come out, which is obviously a super hot movie. We just had Moon Knight that finished, okay? And you see the Moon Knight figure over here. And oh my God. I mean, just look at Star Wars right here. And all 5 of these and I can't believe how well the C-3PO is doing at that price, because it's like,
exactly
what the blazes. But I'm telling you, it's kind of like freaky. Star Wars has nothing going on except obviously May 4th, holiday, upcoming celebration, upcoming show, but Book of Boba's been over for a while. But hot diggity damn. And man, and that Bespin Luke was number 1 for 5 whole weeks. My goodness. I mean, I couldn't even believe it. And I said it was going to come back down where the man knows art it is, because not one's going to stand up over there, but holy crow. Is Hot Toys Joel discovering is Howard learning what he has here, putting these figures out for a movie that has zero relevance right now, and back from what was this, 2020, 2002, way back 2 decades ago. Holy crow.
Not only is he is finding out, I think he knew already, and I can tell you that he must be more than happy with this, because it's well known that Howard is a Star Wars geek, and he loves Star Wars, and I'm sure for him to do Star Wars announcements and releases, it's as a company, for him it's amazing. But as you can see, in the last years, there was the Marvel with the Avengers, and everyone was hyped about that. Since then, that hype went down, the market stabilized, and as I've been told for the last month, Hot Toys at this moment depends a lot on Star Wars, and Star Wars always sell well. And with the increasing popularity of Star Wars in here in Asia, especially in China, because Star Wars now is so hot, and it wasn't before. But now everyone wants wants Hot Toys Star Wars, and we can see that in the secondary market here in China, that everything Star Wars go up in price so fast, and everyone is pre-ordering this stuff. I was talking with a store here; they told me that before no one will order R2D2, and here the pre-orders for R2D2 are going through the roof. So that can also let us know that in fact Star Wars is in a high trend. And it's not from new movies. We are talking about a movie that is celebrating now 20 years. It's how strong this franchise is, and how strong Star Wars is and will be in the future for Hot Toys.
No, very well said. I couldn't agree more. Before we get to Fabio, Doc says we should get at least one release before next Thursday. I'm kind of feeling that. I'm with you on that. Single Sword Rider says,
yeah, but it won't be Star Wars if we get a release.
It might not be. They have to put out the Marvel. They should put out 2 of those.
Who knows?
Right,
if
Fabio?
you will see the Blair and Quill.
Oh my God! I hope we just don't see the Blur and Quill this month. That we might not. We're going to get into that in a little bit.
I pre-ordered that too.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Well, Single Sword Rider says Wednesday is the official 45th year anniversary of Star Wars as a whole franchise. Wow. Does that mean anything?
Okay.
Oh,
Maybe. Now I believe you.
now he believes me. Let me play this.
They call him the Wizard.
Now imagine on Wednesday, Hot Toys Facebook, to celebrate the 45-year anniversary of Star Wars, we are announcing 45 figures. Everyone go crazy. Full lines.
Yeah, they would just about have that would just about be the amount of pre-orders that Marvel has for 2023.
There you go.
You're gonna be exhausted making videos. You're gonna be
like, all right, we're gonna go over to Grievous now. Yeah, Fabio, comments from you on what?
Well, no. If this is the case, then yes, then there's a chance that we may get Star Wars, absolutely, because of that specifically. But if that wasn't happening, there's no reason they have to release. If there's going to be another release between then and now, it has to be Marvel or DC. But I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be Star Wars.
No, but you need to talk. You need to talk is about this trending in the market, not about your prediction.
Yeah, no, I was good though too, Fabio. But yeah, to Joao's point, what Joao was previously talking about before, I rudely put up these comments, but I love the comments and put them in there.
I like to listen to them.
I like to listen to
Fabio, it's like when you and I were talking about on Wednesday with how well these Star Wars figures are doing, and what Joao also just echoed in here, and he was saying that he thinks that Howard has known this, but now it's really rearing its fruit and the potential he has here, and what kind of money he can make with this.
Yeah, no, you know something I've noticed? A lot of people are really, really diving into Star Wars. I've seen a lot of people getting rid of, full collections of, whether it's Marvel, DC, third party, whatever, just to focus on Star Wars. So that they have to notice that. They have to notice, everything that's selling. They have to notice how fast it's selling. They have to notice, all these things. So I feel like this is another reason why they're not going to be limiting numbers at this point. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense for them. But again, who knows?
Yeah, and Fabio, let's stick with you here before we get to P-Rock. MB Dyson 829 says diecast Grievous for Sith anniversary, Revenge of the Sith in 2020. Yeah, you talked about this, Fabio, and you were saying, "Hey, look, now we got to start projecting with these anniversaries of movies and shows.
Yep.
They're going to freaking do this again. They're doing this. They're taking advantage of what they made with the Empire Strikes Back 40th packaging, and obviously a more giant way now."
And one thing I said specifically about this character was that I feel like the reason why Hot Toys hasn't announced him yet is because Sideshow has theirs up for sale. I think that's what they're doing, and they're just holding off, giving him a chance to, unload as much as possible. But
could be a difficult figure to make too.
No, I don't think so. Hot Toys could do it, no problem, absolutely. It's just I feel like out of respect for the company, they probably knew, that they were going to release this Grievous for themselves. And they said, you know what? Let them have it for now. But I could guarantee you Hot Toys is making their own. And diecast, absolutely.
Congrats.
P-Rock, been showing you the screen over here. AJ says it's really nice of Star Wars to throw a party on my birthday, the 28th. AJ.
That's a special day, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, happy birthday to AJ. Always good to have him in here. But P-Rock, your thoughts on what I'm sharing here on the screen, and even with all the hot stuff going on with Marvel and with DC and movies, and Star Wars is doing this with stuff passe. And really, thanks to the Mandalorian and his, Book of Boba Fett, two shows.
That's
what
what
the
I was
heck,
gonna say.
Man?
Mandalorian's. I got into Hot Toys because of Star Wars. Star Wars is the one I mainly collect. I don't really do Marvel as much or DC. But for the newer collectors, I agree. Mandalorian is a show that kind of saved Star Wars in general because you had the previous trilogies that kind of destroyed Star Wars. And we haven't had anything good since then. So when the Mandalorian came out, that was the first show / movie that gave you that Star Wars feel. Brought back memories, brought back old characters, brought back, so that brought in the new fans, and in my opinion too, it brought back older fans who were kind of either they weren't collecting or just weren't into Star Wars as much. So to me, Star Wars was always the main selling point of Hot Toys. I know they do Iron Man. I don't really collect Iron Man, so Star Wars to me was the main reason. I think no matter what they do from Star Wars, it's gonna sell. The Marvel stuff depends on the movies. If the movies are not good, sometimes the figures are not gonna sell that good. Most people don't buy every figure. They usually buy the figures that are either more popular or the ones that they like more. So if usually the movie doesn't do good, they're not gonna sell as good. But with Star Wars, you can just sell. You can release anything, and then they have such a deep lore of characters that they haven't even touched yet. No franchise, no company has touched those characters at all.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
it's like they could dip into anything. It's like a gold mine. They could just dip and grab any character. Come on, we need a Max Rebo already. There's got to be a Max. If Max Rebo comes out, everybody's gonna buy that. They have so many characters they can do.
Frog Lady, P-Rock.
No, I'm not big on that Frog Lady. We got more important characters.
Jar Jar.
I'll take Jar Jar before the Frog Lady.
Oh man, Jar Jar is awesome.
Jar Jar Binks. All right, I gotta play this now.
There's always a bigger fish.
Oh, Star Wars to me, I guess Star Wars.
Frog Ladies before Jar Jar.
You think no for real?
Real? I want the Frog Lady.
Why? All she did was for what?
Like a frog lady.
Like a frog lady.
I'm sorry. I can't jam with you guys in that one.
I really want Paley because I want one of those freaking pit droids that they showed in the Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett.
I want a Twi'lek. Give me a Twi'lek already.
Yeah, I know.
You're a Jedi Twi'lek, or give me the Twi'lek from.
Give me Ayla Secura. Give me Shakti.
Any Twi'lek.
Give me Bib Fortuna. Come on. How about Beskar Kid says 3 Star Wars figure drops this week and I'm ready for more. I know, dude. We're going to get into that freaking Luke. I haven't looked at any of the pictures yet. Let's put this up from freaking Adrian here. And Adrian says, Aries, will Cobb Vanth come with a head sculpt? I think that figure needs to be revamped to match the Book of Boba Fett.
Yes.
Well, let me answer your first question. And I say yes. Come on. There's no doubt that this guy is going to come with a head sculpt. And I really think we're going to see this. I know we didn't get anything because of the Attack of the Clones this month. And I think we're going to get the second wave this month of Attack of the Clones. And even if you guys are right, which I agree with you, we get 5 really for Attack of the Clones. I don't think we're just going to see, and even if you guys are right, that it's all going to be during Celebration. I don't think that 5 Attack of the Clone figures are the only figures they're going to have on display and are the only 5 figures that we're going to get. I think we're going to get some more, but I do think that Cobb Vanth and Cad Bane.
Exactly.
Is coming but you need both of them. They had that freaking standoff, which was unreal.
They're coming.
They already showed him already with the armor on, but they showed him.
Yeah, no, and that's another one that I feel like, we forget to talk about a little bit. Yeah, we want him when he comes up, but Cad Bane, I feel like we never really talk about him when not anymore, at least, as much as we did when the show was going on. But he's definitely coming, 100%. There's no way that Hot Toys is going to miss out on that figure. Absolutely, and if they do, they will regret it forever.
Oh God, they would regret it so much because that was like the highlight of that. One of the highlights, anyway, of that freaking Book of Boba Fett. I mean, that was just incredible. I think we're going to get those guys. I mean, I think Adrian, you hold on to your heads. You're definitely going to get them, but I think you're going to see it at Celebration. We already saw the Cobb Vanth. You may see it this time with the head sculpt if they're ready. Do you think they're ready, Fabio, with that head sculpt?
Absolutely. They've been ready. The fact that they teased, I feel like when they had the prototype shown with the helmet on, I don't think it was ready back then. So that's why they didn't show us the face. Same reason why they didn't show us the Green Goblin face. You know what I mean? Yes, they're ready to a certain extent, but they just don't want to bother showing it until it's fully, for them, at least in their eyes, fully, show ready. So I think that at the time it wasn't. Now it's good. And like I said before, I don't know. I don't remember if it was on your show, but I remember saying that, we're going to get him with the regular outfit, exchangeable armor, helmet, definitely coming 100%.
Thank you, Adrian. Putting these up over here and welcome in here. And the Mandalorian Huntress has joined us. Amazing panel. Good evening, everyone. Always good to have the Huntress in the house. We all know what table the Huntress sits at, right? So let us go ahead and let us fill up table 66 again. A big table tonight. I'm surprised, though, it says they're at table 0. Who's at table 0? Come on, let me know. Let me go ahead and put this
wait, there's somebody in the chat. PRockZilla, it's table 0.
I'm at table 69. I'm always at table.
You're at table 69. I don't have a clip for that, but I think that Fabio and I agree. We just play this one for now.
How rude!
I like the way it looks when you put 69. Like the shape it makes.
Perfect.
I like art. If you put 6 and the 9 next to each other, the way it shapes, the shape it makes, it looks pretty.
But listen, I want to get to this freaking Luke because I haven't even seen the damn pictures yet of this figure, the most anticipated figure in the Dark Jedi this year. But I got to put up these super chats. Picking up the first one from Bob Dylan, guys. Amen. We need Twi'lek figures for diversity. Yeah, I mean, we really do. We need aliens. I think the Cad Bane's coming. I think that's going to spawn into more like, Greedo and stuff we need like that. You mentioned Max Rebo, P-Rock, but we got the freaking Joao. We got 2 Ahsokas. So you got the next Ahsokas coming out. I think we're going to get the Jedi Council because I think we might get
Yaddle. I want Yaddle.
Yaddle's coming.
Yaddle. I need Yaddle with the cheer. Give me
get
the
'em all.
chair, the console chair with Yaddle.
You want too many things. Every
What?
I mean,
No, I always want Yaddle. I didn't want none of
Get
those other
what
things.
you want.
You can't
some people in the chat was also asking for a crosshair.
Isn't that Marvel?
Crosshair
No.
is Bad
No
Batch, right?
crosshair.
No, I
no
know, I know, I know.
crosshair until the Bad Batch. We get the announcement
Yeah.
that
gotta
they're
finish
going
the
to
team.
start it. Yeah.
You know why he wants Yaddle? Because he likes the Gremlins. That's why.
I do like the Gremlins. I love Gremlins.
That's why.
Awesome movie. It's a good Christmas movie.
So why you don't want the Frog Lady? It's
Him.
quite similar to Gremlin.
She didn't do nothing. All she did was
She
watch.
held and ran
She
to
watched
her
baby
husband,
Grogu
the
eat her
frog
babies. That's what
Listen,
she did.
T-Rock, not only do I want the Frog Lady, I want
My
the
friend,
Frog Man. I want the
do
Frog
not forget.
both of
He
those.
didn't do
it
anything
was-
either. He just
Bro,
beat her when
it was-
she showed up. You just like,
Remember- if there was not a Frog Lady, Mando would not find
you don't even remember.
wait.
See, that's how important it was. That's how important it was. You don't even remember. That proves my point right
Bo-Katan.
there.
Bo-Katan. You will not find Bo-Katan. And ice spiders.
Okay,
And just
listen. I got to fill up table 44 because all the 40 tables are cold.
Oh, really? You're cold?
Oh, really? You're cold?
Bob. So answer Bob's question here, Joel, from your perspective. Here's the thing: no one's talking about it. I think we're going to get Anakin Attack of the Clones. I think we're going to get Obi-Wan Attack of the Clones. I think we're going to get Mace. We're going to get Padme. But I don't know. We could get Ayla Secura. She was an Attack of the Clones. We could get Shakti. We could get a 2-pack of those Twi'leks. It's not impossible. It would not shock me if we got them or seen them at Celebration anyway.
See the prototypes. I believe we could see, but announcements at this moment, I think they are focusing more on the main characters and to announce what we already saw. Padme, we already saw. I'm still a believer for Kit Fisto, and no one. I think everyone is already.
I'm with you, man. I want
losing hope for him. The Kit Fisto was shown how many years? It was not last year, right? Was before.
Year before, I think. Yeah.
Was the same time with Padme, right? Was at the same time.
And Obi-Wan.
And Obi-Wan. Though I think they will focus on those figures first. We are going too deep already.
Deep. Absolutely. Lane puts up LOL. I like Star Wars, but give me Iron Man already. Mark something.
Oh,
Come on, Lane. I got so many damn.
Exactly.
So many damn Iron Man.
We don't need Iron Mans now.
Lane. Now I got to fill. All right, let's fill Lane up at table 0.
Give him water. Give him water. He needs
water.
Warm water. Warm water. Yeah. Give some warm water.
All right, fill him up at table 0. Here we go.
So, you guys seen the Wangers?
Sure you don't want some coffee?
Just kidding with you, Lane. Just kidding. Fabio again. They got to catch up on. They gave us 2 for Star Wars. Boom. Moff Gideon. Boom. They freaking give us Django, and then boom. A couple days later, they give us Luke. Can you imagine if they did this for Marvel? They need to do this like
they have to. They're gonna. So we're gonna get Miles. We're gonna get what's the other one that's coming? We gotta get Batman Begins. No, not Marvel, obviously, but Batman Begins, and we're probably gonna get what do you call it? Which one did you just mention? I just saw Mark 5. Yep, because they're supposed to be coming. So,
and don't forget the 2-pack, the Batman and Robin. Those ones are also
but they're not,
for now.
But they're
Nightmare Superman.
And right, Nightmare, Batman, and Super. But no, I think those are going to be pushed back 100%. So they're not coming yet. That's why they're not in that picture. I'm talking about the picture that shows what
Batman Begins is not in that picture.
No, right. But I'm saying, it's just what I think, and I'm not saying that, that's like so we're talking about Marvel, and I said, I'm thinking, DC as well.
Joe B goes, Boo that man. Boo him.
we did.
No, we're just playing. It's awesome. It's awesome conversation. So, listen, let's go to the next thing I want to talk about because, guys, and look, I didn't look at any of your guys' videos because you know what the crazy week I've had. And then I haven't looked at anybody else. I don't know what anyone's impression on this is, and I'm going to put it up on the screen. But like I did with Fabio the other night, which was fabulous, we're going to go ahead with everybody in the chat, and you're going to get the Dark Jedi's impression along with everybody here. And I could tell you that, holy crap, this, besides the Mando Luke, and this one a little bit ahead of the Mando Luke, I just cannot believe that we finally got this figure. That's the first one that pops up, and it is just so hot with that background. I mean, right there, it looks like it's just a shot from the movie right there. I'm going to go to another picture. Damn it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. This is so beautiful, guys. I mean, that head sculpt. Fabio, I'm going to you first with the head sculpt, baby. Talk to me.
100%. No complaints. Love the hair. Love the fact that we're getting 2 hair pieces again. You know, love how he looks with the what do you call it? With the piece that goes first before you put the helmet on. Looks really cool. The face, I feel like, you know, I have no complaints about the face at all. The detail, the mole, he's got it on his lip. You can really see it. You know, this I'll give a 10 out of 10.
Wow. I mean, right now, this is only the second picture.
Second picture, and you already give a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
You think this is
If I was an easy date.
No, I've been looking at these pictures, especially when it was, you know, announced that it was released. Oh man, I was like, let me see. That's when I, you know, noticed again double hair pieces and stuff like that. Really beautiful figure.
This is the same
coffee. Yeah, go ahead, Joel.
This is the same sculpt as Ender Luke, right?
I don't think so. Ender's Luke here is a little bit more different.
Yep.
I mean, the face.
Is it the same sculpt?
Oh, the face. I don't know. Is the mouth open a little bit? Because Ender Luke has his mouth open.
Yeah, they all do. I feel like all the Lukes have like slightly open mouth. I don't know why.
But this one's like looking. This one's kind of looking upward more. Ender Luke's gonna be more straight.
It's a difficult. I think Hot Toys has a bit of difficulties to get the likeness right, and it's not easy to get the likeness right. I heard that between episode 4 and 5, Mark Hamill had an accident and the face changed a bit.
Oh yeah, it was a major accident, major. He had reconstructive surgery and everything. He looks way different in Empire Strikes Back from A New Hope, Joao. But yeah, this is the first time I'm looking at it, and I'm trying to wonder which head sculpt it is. But the only thing I could tell you is
I think it's the Ender look.
Great.
Looks great, looks amazing. Yeah. Not only that sculpt, but look at the weathering on the suit.
Yeah, I know. I was just noticing that
looks
too.
So well done, so good. I think it's amazing. It's amazing.
I mean, even the belt, like the belt buckle.
Yeah.
But the shoulder, you look at the shoulder, looks like it got dirt, like it fell down and it got dirty for real. Look at it.
Yeah, Fabio. And then look under the gun, under the forearm, a little after the elbow there. Damn. I mean, right now, everybody, this is what I'm doing. I'm only on the freaking second picture. Thank God I got a cap on this. All right, I got to move on to the next picture, guys. We keep talking about it. Ooh, man. I mean,
this is
I kind of wonder. Holy crap.
So this is the nicer hair, and then the mouth, you can see it's wide open. So for some reason, his mouth is always like that in all the head sculpts.
See, I can't tell. All right, so you guys tell me, is this the Luke Jedi? Is this the Endor Luke head sculpt?
I think it's the Endor Luke.
Here's what maybe you want to go.
I think it's the Endor Luke.
So it's not the Bespin Luke.
I think it's the Endor one.
It looks so damn good. Look at the wear along the edges of the vest.
Exactly. The detail, the weathering detail is amazing. It's really, really well done. Looks very real. So someone was complaining yesterday. I saw a a post here in the Hot Toys forum here in China. The collectors were saying Hot Toys does much more weathering and pay much more attention to the weathering on Star Wars figures than on Marvel ones.
So what?
Yeah, you see on the shoulders and the arms, the weathering over there looks gorgeous. Can you pull a photo with the helmet on?
But first I got to do this, Joel, before I do that.
These never gets old.
Oh my God! I mean, look at everybody in the comments here, Joel. And I'll pull that up. I mean, everybody just like spilling their coffee. Huntress says orange is the new black. This Luke is hot. Aries already shot his wad. Scroll down, show them thighs. All right.
Oh yeah, there we go.
All right, so let me scroll down and show it.
Fabio's in the way. I get Fabio out of here.
Here you go.
There you go.
It's the picture. It's not on my head, jerk.
Yeah. Well, we'll actually jump to the next picture here. All right. So, Joao, you want me to go to that? Well, we'll get to the helmet, right, Joao? Is that what you want me to get to? There he is.
There you go.
Yeah. Woo. The helmet itself looks so good.
Yep.
The weathering on the helmet, the painting looks so really, really good.
Fabio, you and I were talking about the weathering on the freaking Django, which we were kind of spilling our coffee over because it looked like it was just way more than a prototype. And this looks.
Yeah, look at that.
I don't remember this. Do you remember this from the prototype like this?
Not at all. I for some reason pictured it that it was going to be a clean helmet as well. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm not.
Yeah, but this looks so much better.
No, of course. To me, this, everything that's dirty, ripped, I consider, battle damage. So anything like this, I love.
So P-Rock, Joao, is this, did they tease it like this? I don't remember this. Do you guys remember it like this? I don't.
I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to check.
I think it was clean.
Remember the Endor, the Endor Luke the deluxe came with 2 head sculpts. Neither head sculpt is this one. The one that came originally with it, his mouth is really wide open, and then the other one
open a little bit.
Right, and it's completely different than this. So it's neither one.
Damn, I'm putting these comments.
I wasn't even gonna get this figure at first, man, but then
I have the
helmet,
and the sideshow one's really, really good. So I have the sideshow one, I believe, with the helmet on.
The helmet was sold me, man.
Yeah, I think I have it with the helmet on, and I'm going to display this one without the helmet because he looks so good.
And that helmet reminds me of, like, it gives me memories of, I forgot the name of the game, the Star Wars game for the Super Nintendo. You were like, you played the fight, you were in the TIE Fighter.
Squadron.
In the promo photos before. In the promo photos before, you already could see some weathering on the helmet.
But not this much, right? Or is it the same now, or is it?
It's difficult to say because there was weathering, but the lighting isn't easy to see. But you could see weathering. But on the shoulders, on the arms, the weathering was not as much as we are seeing now in the final products.
It's not.
It was not as much.
I love the color palette, man. The orange with the beige and the white. The helmet was.
Aries, can you do a split screen with that one and the Endor one so you could compare, or not really?
No, let me.
I can't move right now. He's mesmerized right now.
I am I am kind of like this. But no, I have to figure out how to do that. I could plan it beforehand and kind of make a double Photoshop one.
No, don't worry about it. I just figured if it was easy, don't go crazy over that.
But listen here, guys, with some of these comments in here. Charlie the Unicorn says,
Charlie the Unicorn.
Just love the orange color. Makes him stand out.
I like the picture, dude.
Thick Bantha Boy. Used look is fire. Beskar Kid. Damn, I can't wait to pose this. Mm-hmm. Yes, this is the Luke I've been looking for from MB Dyson. Man, I mean, just big dog pound. Woo! This is the way. Come on.
What was that?
Yeah, do it. Woo!
I did it wrong.
That's not
It was like
that's not like after Ric Flair chopped
like,
you. You're like,
I thought it was a Chihuahua.
Oh, man.
now I need a Chihuahua clip. That's a good one. Joe P says he looks good both ways, but the helmet is fire. Yeah, that helmet is freaking fire, man. OG fan with coffee. Man, okay, so I'm going to start talking to you guys. I said the part of, and I didn't think I would start doing it here, but as I look and we talk about this, bargain on future grails, because I was going to talk about that in the secondary market. And you have to wonder, is it possible that this is a current bargain on a future grail? And after I'm looking right now at these final production photos for the first time, I say yes. And Fabio, I'm going to go with you with this one first. You know, with all those Lukes right now within a secondary market, any chance that this is a dud once it sells out and years later?
So the fact that Sideshow made this,
in the 40th.
Even the fact that Sideshow made this, the fact that Hot Toys never did, this is going to be a grail when it sells out. When are they going to make this again? I don't
think that they will. I mean, we're getting the Hoff, but
there's no reason to. And if they do, it's going to be 8 to 10 years from now anyway. So,
and if they do, it won't be in the 40th ESB packaging. It'll be a different packaging.
Right. So this is going to be really, really hot figure. And don't be surprised if it goes it goes quicker than expected, because again, this is completely different, completely fresh, a completely different look for Luke. So this is going to be a good one.
If this does go quicker than expected, people are going to start, crapping their pants when it comes to Mando Luke and some of the other ones and the Bespin Luke. I think you may be onto something with that, Fabio, with this figure, just being honest. Mm-hmm. How hot Luke is, and this in 40th packaging, and how iconic this is, equals a lot. Joel, thoughts on that? This helmet's awesome. Holy crap.
It's true, and I think every Luke figure it will always be considered. I don't like to use this word much, but I think it will always be considered as a Grail piece. Luke is a very famous character, and it's the one that every Star Wars fan wants a Luke in the collection, no matter which version. You always need to have sometimes more than one. And it's like Bob Dylan is saying, Mark Hamill is no spring chicken. All OT Lukes are future Grails. And I think is right on completely right on that. And this one, it's a one-time thing, it's an anniversary special edition, and you will not see this one again. So my recommendation is, if you want it, get it now.
Do you guys think the helmet, you have to take the hair off to put the helmet on, like the Endo Luke? Like when you put the helmet on, you have to take the hair off? Do you think it's going to be that way? Or
I hope so. Well, I don't know if I hope so.
I
don't really see the hair. I don't see the hair through the visor a little bit. I'm trying to see if I see hair.
I think you got to take it off. Don't you think, P-Rock, right?
Are you sure? Yeah, I'm thinking you're going to take it off.
Unless they
give you a second head scope with the helmet on already.
P-Rock, how about this freaking helmet, dude? The side view, man.
I'm telling you, it gives me memories of the game, man. It's like once I saw the helmet, I don't know if they improved, like you guys said before. I don't know if they improved on there and added more detail to it. I don't remember.
I don't remember this at all, guys.
Yeah, during the promo, I don't remember looking this good during the promo pictures.
No, it was not. It was weathered, but not as pronounced as it is in the final one.
The symbol right there.
It's magnetic, says Maximum Rex.
Yeah.
Wow.
So do you guys take the hair off though, or is the hair magnetic, or is?
Of course, because it's got different headpieces, so they're all.
Yeah, yell at me. I didn't know, man.
No. I'm like,
I'm just
yeah. Don't yell at me. I was like, what?
100 inside in here.
Calm down.
No, but the helmet is beautiful, man.
You want me to yell you? You want me to yell you?
Oh, man.
This Chihuahua is really amazing.
All right, listen. Table 66 needs a refill.
He laughs like me. Oh man!
Holy crow! 110
visor,
in
man.
here. You guys are watching the market show live. Hit that like button. 110. And
This
listen,
figure, man. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Pete.
No, I'm sorry. It's the helmet just got me, man. This figure, I'm definitely displaying this with the helmet. I'm not displaying it with the helmet off. I gotta have the helmet on.
I know.
I already have a Luke, so I already have one with showing the face. So this one would be perfect with the helmet on.
What's interesting is that the base is magnetic.
No, it's not. The base is magnetic.
Yeah.
What?
I'm seeing the sideshow unboxing. They are using a magnet on the base.
All right, what the hell with this picture, P-Rock, Joao, and Fabio? Look at this.
And you have three
picture.
options.
This is like Star Wars Fast and Furious. Star
Why
Wars.
don't you just shut your screen and come back when the unboxing is done? Thank you.
Look at this, guys. I mean, it's like a freaking movie.
You are so
poster.
funny.
All right, listen. If they put this, all right, I'm going to be honest with you guys. They put this out in the general public right now, and you have to wonder if you're walking through the movie theater or you're walking through Walmart or McDonald's or wherever the heck you're going. You see this. No one and they just show Empire Strikes Back. I don't even think anyone thinks that this is a damn freaking figure. They probably just think it's a shot from the movie, and then dude, I mean, come on, look at this.
It said the base is magnetic. It's just, and the stand is designed to hang upside down.
Holy crow! All right, Fabio,
this is not a DX. This is a regular, right?
No, this is a MMS or something like that. It's
Yeah,
not-
That base and all this stuff.
Regular release. Movie masterpiece series.
Look at that.
Lightsaber look. You know,
looks really good.
No, it
I just wish that the pants were a bit more weathered to match the
they look
jacket.
clean. They look clean,
They
right?
they look a bit clean.
Yeah. Yep. Look at that. Well, you could weather them a little bit if you really want.
You just spill some coffee there.
I think he spilled coffee on those, and then he had to change his pants.
Spills
before
some
he went to
coffee.
his, so good.
Coffee on it. Ruin the whole figure.
I just spilled all my coffee.
You
I got to
spill some
run. I'll be
latte.
back.
Spill some latte over Luke.
Man, this looks so freaking good.
Yeah, Joao, please do not take the crotch harness off and try to wear it.
Yeah, the pants do look a little more clean than the jacket. I will
Very
say that.
clean. Yeah, and it's a different shade of orange as well. If you could notice the jacket too.
But when did he really get like the battle damage? Was after the ship crashed, right?
Yeah.
So if you think about a snow speeder, when the way it's designed, his legs were always covered and his upper body was showing. So maybe that's why the legs are not as weathered.
That would make sense.
Yeah, that would definitely make sense. Got to fill
But
up
it's
the
just
droid.
They went with the screen accuracy. I'm sure, because it would not cost anything for them to weather the pants.
That's what I'm thinking.
They did this on purpose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, George Lucas was
Gotta
like,
watch the
no, we
movie
want
now.
the orange pants to be like this. That's it.
Yeah.
Or Irvin Kershner or whatever. Holy crap, guys. This looks so damn good.
No, it looks good.
Oh, man. Okay.
Even the tubes are nice and clean. Like,
Yeah.
It's not all like
Nice and
messy.
neat. Yep.
Yeah.
Look at that, man.
Oh, dude, man.
I wish it was in my house already,
Holy crow.
so I could
You
show
want
it
to know what will you do with it?
Oh,
Oh, my God.
There's always a bigger fish.
it's so good.
Until they release lightsabers like that, they gotta stop teasing us with those lightsaber pictures. That's the tease, man. They need to just upgrade. That's the thing they need to improve next. That's the next innovations to somehow better lightsaber light up effect. Go with third-party companies that can do it better.
Yeah, but I think it's got to be price.
Holy crap, man. 118 in here. Go ahead and smash the like button. Let's go ahead and get to 100 likes right now. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's make the mission while the Dark Jedi is still. Oh, yeah. I mean, wow. This looks amazing. I mean, all right. So let's keep talking about the Grail thing as we're looking about this, because there's no doubt we see the Lukes in the secondary market. You know, if we went to 6scalecantina.com, looked at the market value chart, you would see how the Lukes are just absolutely crazy. But this is interesting. Fabio, I think you may be onto something. P-Rock wanted your opinion on there with this. I didn't think I heard from you specifically on that. But maybe this would be one, especially this time of year now, with the year changing, getting into Memorial Day and past, things to pick up a little bit. This one may not sit. I'm just
no. Again, this so I think it was Joel who said it, maybe P-Rock. Luke is a legendary, epic character, very, very popular. Everything Luke sells out, period. So especially, the fact that now the Lukes are getting better. We've gotten Lukes over time, and they just keep getting better and better. The fact that this is a different Luke, he's got a suit, he's got the helmet, he's got, all this stuff. It's a completely different, again, look, compared to everything else that we've gotten so far. So if it's somebody just collecting Lukes, for example, and you put them all together, the one that's going to stand out is this one, just because of the color, the color, the helmet. You could pose him with the helmet on, with the helmet, holding the helmet. It's going to look great either way. So he's going to be a really, really popular a figure once it starts shipping. Everybody's going to want it.
Yeah, it's a good point. The collector number one saying, let's get to 100 likes, let's go. And then P-Rock, OG fan with Star Wars or just Star Wars, the cleaner pants is screen accurate.
Yep, see?
That's what Hot Toys does, right, Joel? They make sure that it is right spec, perfect to the film.
They do care a lot about screen accuracy.
I remember when he got into the theater, he was clean.
We need to give to them.
Man, this is just so freaking nice looking. Wow. Dude. I mean, Fabio, I agree with you, man. I mean, how many of these are getting, Fabio?
I honestly think I got 3.
Man.
Yeah, because I was like, there's no way. I was like, I got to display him without the helmet, with the helmet. So I'm pretty sure I got 3 of these.
So, Fabio, let me ask you, how many people are going to get 3 to display with the helmet, 1 without the helmet, and 1 to keep it in the anniversary packaging?
I would hope a lot.
He did 1.
I would hope a lot. But yeah, no, this figures. I'm telling you, wait till somebody, especially the people who display their figures just on a single shelf, just a single figure on the shelf. I think that looks awesome. Wait till somebody does that just on a detailed shelf, pose however they want. It's going to look beautiful.
Joel, can you see that where somebody picks 3 up, 1 for putting in the shelf with the helmet, 1 to display it without the helmet, and even maybe picking up a 3rd one? I mean, can this sell like a trooper just for the packaging? I mean, can this go? That's interesting with this.
I can definitely see some people getting 2 to let 1 in the box, because these packagings are always so good, and other to display. To get 3 at this moment in time, I think it's not that easy, because with so many releases and so many announcements, you can see that if you collect Star Wars, at this moment you have 3 figures released in a very short time, and Sideshow today already starts sending shipping information for Django. Django Fett is already shipping. People are receiving the emails already.
Wow.
So it's quite crazy. So I don't see many people getting 3 of these. Even, of course, they won't. The problem is that there are a lot of figures to pay, and getting 3 of these comes with a cost.
Mama Luigi says the tube going into his pants pocket is funny, but that's also screen accurate. Man, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's all about accuracy,
Yeah.
And freaking OG fan again, 2 is the right number. I'm actually thinking of getting 2 of these, P-Rock, because I may, where I like my other ones, I'm fine that I have the packaging, and of course I keep the packaging good. I display the packaging, but I want to take them out. Because this is Luke, and Luke is my favorite character, P-Rock, I may actually get 2 just to keep one of them, just to have one forever in the package. Seriously.
Yeah, not bad.
Exactly. That was my point. I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
The package is so good.
Damn.
I would get two. I would get two if I was going that route too. But
like when they put the Mace out,
figures.
P-Rock, in that 20th Attack of the Clones packaging, I think I'm gonna get two. One to put out, one to keep in it for him.
Yeah, definitely. As much as you've been calling for him, I would expect that. But
damn.
I'm gonna get one for now. Like I said, at first I wasn't gonna get this figure. So I was like, I've been a toy collector where I only need one version of the character, but this is just so different compared to the other Lukes that you have so far, and just the color and the helmet. I said the helmet sold me, man. I love that helmet.
You know that this look is so iconic that even for collectors that collect the Hot Toys collectors that usually don't collect Star Wars, even this look can look good in a shelf by itself. You know?
Oh hell yeah!
And I know some people are supporting the Jazz Inc. Snowspeeder, so I know when that comes out, you have a lot of collectors who are going to try to obviously have this with the Snowspeeder too.
Oh man,
that's tempting now, but I can't do that.
Let's talk more about, because this looks so different, and I know we were talking about it, but talk about it again. I mean, how much does the fact that this is so different than any other Luke we've gotten, besides the fact that he's Luke, besides the fact Luke is hot, besides is going to play in the fact of how many people buy and how much of a Grail this is in the future? I mean, Fabio, let's just go back to you again on that. Is this being just so different going to be another factor to throw in, besides the fact that it's Luke, besides the fact that it's in packaging, besides the fact that it's already a Grail?
This is a first ever release of this figure for Hot Toys, so it's a big deal already. Just because of that. If it was a 2.0 or something like that, fine. But this is the first time they made this look for Luke. Like I said before, Sideshow made it. I feel like whoever was a fan and knew about Sideshow bought this when it came out. I was one of them. But the fact that it's Hot Toys now, I'm telling you, this is gonna be so popular and such a good piece to have, because again, it stands out so much just on its own. So let's say you don't even have a single Luke. Forget every other Luke. You put this, like I said before, you put this on a shelf alone, it's gonna pop. Whatever collection you have, this is gonna stand out no matter what.
You are repeating me.
The color helps it pop too. The fact that it's orange.
Well, is he really repeating you, Joel? So now I have to play this.
Everything that happens now is happening now.
What happened to then?
We passed then.
When?
Just now. We're at now.
Go back to then.
When?
Now.
Now?
Now.
I can't.
Why?
We missed it.
When?
Just now.
Oh my God, this figure is like freaking.
Yeah. Yeah, and Thick Band the boy saying you must buy 4. Gotta heads out Fabio. Display 1 in the shipper, 1 in the 4th anniversary box, 1 with the helmet on, and 1 with the hair flowing.
Yeah, I was gonna put that up. That's hilarious.
Amazing.
Fabio's got you beat. He's getting 4.
Now Fabio's getting 5.
Now I may get 5. Now I may get 5. No I'm kidding.
I gotta get 6. I gotta send 1 to TK FOMO and 1 to CT Sucker.
CT Sucker gets 2-pack.
Fabio, I gotta ask you, if Hot Toys made a CT Suckin', how many of those do you get?
It's probably 69.
The whole freaking
Forever.
Oh man.
Oh my God. Let's continue to go through some of these pictures. Guys, this is pretty so is everyone on the panel here? We're all getting this figure, right?
Yeah. Well, I only get 1. I will not get 2 or 3. Aries, it's interesting that I was checking just now here, and the average going price for this look at this moment here in the aftermarket, it's going at $350.
Which one?
This one.
Wow, coming out. I'm blowing this up because I know P-Rock.
It's already going at $350, and just a few days
already going at $350. Yeah. So is that like at the Hong Kong sellers, is what you're saying, like the Tim Sense of the world too? On
no, I'm referring to local sellers here.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I'm not referring to those Hong Kong stores. I'm talking to if I want to get one now, if I want to go to a local store and get one now.
Why so much?
Because the pre-orders for this figure here were very low, and the final release looks so good, and now everyone wants a look.
So you have to wonder then, Joel, is it possible that the production on here, it's not like it's this is something where they've used this head sculpt and they're going to use this head sculpt again anyway. Again, they're going to use this head sculpt, not just with this, and they're going to use the DX again. Is it possible, Joel, that this could be somewhat limited, like the transport? I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't. I also can't say about that until we see how many batches they are going to ship this one.
They got to make a lot of these, I would think.
But I think that
I don't know. I don't know though.
I think this one will have some good quantity. But on look, on look, the quantity doesn't reflect the price. This figure you will never see this one on a bargain bin or going lower. This one you will never see it.
Correct.
No. P-Rock,
This will not be a Lando case.
No. P-Rock, I think you put this hoodie on here before he puts on his helmet. I think that's how they do, but I don't know if you take the hair off.
Yeah, you definitely.
It looks weird.
You can pose him just like this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, but you could take you have to take the hair off for this, I believe.
I think I'm going to pose him like this with that hoodie on.
No, don't do that.
Why?
Yeah. Now I need 5 of them.
Now you got
And remember that you have three options for the display.
3 options.
He froze.
Did you freeze, Joel?
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to finish.
I'm okay now.
You froze.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. 3 options.
No, that was the Emperor. The Emperor was talking to you.
Yeah, it was the Emperor.
You were quite frozen, I believe.
Shit, you got 3 options of to do what, Joel? Is he froze again?
He's frozen.
I'm not frozen.
He's. What were you saying? You said you got 3 options to do, and then you froze. What were you saying?
You have 3 options for the display, for the base.
Oh.
Where's the damn base on this?
I want to see the picture that everything comes with, man. This thing comes with. It has the handgun, the cannon, the lightsaber, the grappling.
Do they show the base on these final production photos?
So far, they haven't showed it yet.
No, you need to see the sideshow unboxing.
Oh,
they show you the different
wow.
Their picture at the end, though? They should show the base at the end, all the accessories and everything.
Guys, man, this is just so freaking. So you have to wonder, like the Jango Fett, out of 10 out of 10, I gave that a 20. Is it possible that the Dark Jedi is going to also give this a 20? And I say 21.
Whoa, 21. Amazing.
Man.
This is where the fun begins.
Yep. That's why I give it a 10 because of that. I know this figure is, just because, again, it's a first release for them, it's going to do so well. You're going to stick.
Joel, is the base different than what they showed on Sideshow for the pre-order or no?
I can't recall what they show for pre-order before. I really can't. But you have several options for this base, as I was seeing in the. You have a Dagobah option. You have they give you a small rock to attach to the base. There are 2 or 3 variants that you can use, and the base is magnetic.
The base didn't this come with that awful looking like frozen base, or am I crazy? Or maybe let me pull this.
Yeah, it also has.
Maybe it's not awful anymore.
We really can see by photos. Let me see.
Hold on, this is coming up. Oops. So let me go back and pull this up. All right, here we go.
Why don't you go to the Sideshow YouTube and pause on the display part on the base?
I can't. It'll freeze my computer. I've tried that before when I was live. All right, here you go. So this is the base that they're showing here.
Right.
Exactly. There
is that
you
the same one?
Yeah, it's the same.
Did
one.
It look good with the video? Did it look?
But
good
you still have other option. You have other option that is a cleaner one.
So which part's magnetic? The black base is magnetic.
The base is magnetic. Let me. This is difficult to explain.
So that snow piece that goes on top is the
I watched
same
the video.
piece from the Jawa that's painted in sand. This is painted white this time. That's all it is. It's just a cover.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a cover, exactly.
Right. That's it. It's just a cover, and then obviously if you don't want to use it with the snow cover, you take that off.
Oh,
and
okay, gotcha.
and the other
The
one's a
snow
sticker.
cover is not magnetic because it has the crotch holder.
Correct. You can lift it off and take it off, and then obviously if you want to do this dark one, it's a sticker and you just put it on.
But there's other one besides this darker one. There's other one.
Probably the opposite. I don't know.
They send other one. I'm trying to find out here.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Dick Bantha Boy said, yeah, frozen base, or it's just a thin topper like the Jawa. But then OG Fan says the AT-AT base topper and magnetic features were not listed, guys, at the original announcement. Hot Toy Extras.
Oh.
Wow. I'll take Hot Toy Extras.
Well, the fact that people are noticing is a big deal, because I'm telling you right now, I would have never noticed that they didn't announce it and we're getting it.
But you know what?
Price for him again? What's the price for again?
$265. And Fabio, we were talking
Can
about
you see
prices.
here the base?
Hold on.
Oh yeah, it's a side attachment thing. Yeah, it's the same thing that they did with the with like the trees and the sand, but they did it with snow.
Hold on. Let me share this for you.
Yeah, it's just like a little.
I'll put it up in a second. Let me just grab it here.
Attachment piece that goes next to it like slides into the base, but it doesn't really attach. It's just loose.
Wait. Yeah, and let me pull you. Where do I got to put you? Solo? Here you go.
You got pretty fingers.
Pretty fingers.
Yeah, that piece.
Right.
Oh, so it's not the whole cover. It's just the side. So they give you only half of the cover. That's what they did. Yeah, see? Yeah, they give you half of it. Gotcha. Yep.
That's nice. I like
Wait, that's good though. I like that. Yeah.
That's actually better than the whole cover, actually, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, then you can take the little white piece.
You see?
Yeah.
You got this one.
Yep.
And you can remove it. You have the white one. You have a lot of options here.
Yeah, no, that's nice. That's cool. I like getting the stickers. Rogue One was the one who gave us all the stickers.
So
and then you got the grabber, and you can see now you will use the magnet thing, and it's magnet this stuff. Yeah, but it's this.
But are these actually extra, or did they replace some stuff? Did we get extra stuff than what we were originally getting? I guess is my question.
I didn't even know what we were supposed to get the first time, so.
Like I said, I wasn't going to get this figure originally.
No, I'm pulling it up. You were getting this. This is what you were getting for the base. You had a base cover and this crystal looking thing.
Yeah, so it's still the same attachment piece, because if you look at it from this angle now, it looks like it's just the same thing they showed us in the video. It's just a little sliding piece. And then you get that white cover on it, and then obviously you get this dark one and whatever else he took off. So it looks like we're getting maybe one more like little slide on thing. I don't know.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. With everything we're getting here, guys, and all those final production photos, Fabio, staying with you, $265 for this figure in 40th packaging. Hot damn, baby.
That's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Forget everything else. Number one, it's Luke. Number two, it's a first release. Number three, the accessories that you get. This, for what it is, and the accessories, look at all the extra stuff that he's got on. This is a steal for what it is.
Man, it is a huge steal. P-Rock comments on the price with everything we just saw, too. Add the extra base stuff and improved base stuff.
No, I agree. That's not a surprise.
And can you see that you can use the base upside down? This is what they were saying. You can use the base upside down, and looks amazing. So you will need at least.
Oh, that's what the hook was for. Now
hold on, let me blow you up there, Joel. Hold on.
You will need at least 6 looks to have all the different poses. Wait a minute.
Wait, what'd you do?
You see?
Oh, that's awesome.
He's upside down.
Holy crap! They didn't show this in the first one.
Well, they didn't show you that the base was going to do that. That the figure was going to do that.
$265, Fabio and P-Rock for this. Come on.
This price
was because this was announced a while back. If it was announced recently,
correct.
yeah,
That's
it would have
exactly
been
why.
at least 285.
Absolutely. This would have been at over 300 easy.
You think it would probably been a DX? They probably would have called this a DX. Wait,
no, I don't think so because he doesn't come with much. No, he doesn't come with much. So there's no reason for
all these base options. It comes more with the Darth Maul DX.
What do you mean?
For this price, this is well worth it.
The price is still
you would never see at the announcement at this price as the way we are now.
Ever again.
I mean, Fabio, when we were talking the other day about, looking out to just get your money and things like that. I mean, Hot Toys right now laying it all on the line to really give us what we're looking for with Star Wars, really putting things out, investing into it. And my God, Fabio, freaking giving us a little bit extra without even changing the price is pretty nice on this, to be honest with you. I'm kind of like a little bit giddy. I'm kind of like I want to know more about Hot Toys. I want to see what they're going to do next. Forget about all the announcements they did this month. Right now, they're giving us releases and are kind of surprising me a little bit.
Well, I mean, I would expect that from them at this point. They know that we are fans. We are hardcore fans. I feel like this is maybe their little way of, showing appreciation by not, because, I mean, if it was a big deal to them to give us little things here and there, I think they would have just made an announcement and said, hey, by the way, we gave you this. You know what I mean? But I feel like either they did announce it and we just didn't see it or missed it, or they didn't announce that we were getting extras to see if, number one, we noticed, number two, if we noticed and appreciated it, or number three, they just said, you know what, we don't care, we have extras, here you go, and that's it. So, we don't know why we're getting anything, but I don't have a complaint about it.
No, and I'll tell you, with 100 in here, did you all smash that like button yet? And I say, yes, you just did it now. Go ahead and hit that like button. Let's get this video to 100 likes and beyond. Let's go. But man, P-Rock Joao, just last comments on you on them giving us this extra stuff and Hot Toys, like Fabio was saying, just, he expects it, I expect it. I'm like kind of just so happy they kind of improved this kind of thing. They did it with the Ray and Dio too. They gave you the yellow lights. They gave you kind of stuff that we weren't thinking,
My last comment on this one, and I don't want to enable or to push anyone to get this look, but if you need a look in your collection, I would go for this one right now.
I want to enable you. I'm like Joao. I will enable you to get this Luke, because if you're a Star Wars fan and you don't want this Luke, or you got to be outside your mind if you're a Luke fan. This freaking thing at $265, or you could go ahead and go buy the A New Hope Luke at $465. God, jeez.
Yeah, no, this is gonna do very well, very, very well. It's a great looking figure. The options they seem endless. Now, seeing that the base, you could pose them upside down. That's awesome. So no, this is going to do very, very well. So if you're debating, think about it real quick.
Yeah, real quick, fast, in a hurry. Holy crap. Man.
And there is a trend that Fabio was saying, and it's true. You see, there's a comment here from TK592 is saying, I'm selling all my DC stuff all in on Star Wars. Many people are going all in on Star Wars and getting rid of Marvel, DC. It's how hot Toys is, Star Wars is at this moment.
Yeah.
So it's the theme. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say real quick, and people see what's coming. All the shows that are coming. What is this leading up to? So people want to be, caught up with whatever lines are whatever, not only lines, but whatever figures are coming out, whatever full lines they're making. So, it's whoever's doing that and they really want to focus on something, I think that is the best way of collecting, because, you don't get to stray. Oh my God, I like this. Oh my God. And that's where you get in trouble with, oh, now I got to spend more money on something that I like it, but does it really belong in my, so that's a very smart move. And that's how, if you're a fan of something, you should really, really focus, and, it saves you money when it comes to, having to spend on different lines and different, figures and stuff like so. Very smart
because you don't need to collect every franchise. You can collect only one and have a good collection with one franchise only.
Right.
Well, and here's the interesting thing about what you guys said. And you have to wonder, is it possible that besides TK592 and perhaps TK FOMO selling all their DC stuff or other stuff all in on Star Wars, and I've heard so many stories of people, hey, kind of moving in addition to the Black Series or out of the Black Series or out of Gentle Giant or out of Koto Bianca or out of this and coming in for Star Wars Hot Toys or getting into it. And you have to wonder, I think the real question is Hot Toys doing that also? And what I mean is, it's been a theme that I have been trying to talk through for the past year, that they're not going to stop the other IPs that they have. No. But I think that Howard also knows, wow, he's seeing this too, P-Rock. He's seeing what he's got here. And we haven't even had a damn Star Wars movie since Rise of Skywalker, P-Rock. Imagine when the movie comes. We got 2 little measly shows, and we keep going back to the theme. So I think that Joao and Fabio bring up great points.
And oh, go ahead.
Let P-Rock now, P-Rock, you have the stage for 10 minutes. You are too silent.
No, because you know what? Because I wasn't talking to you, so that's why.
Well, I don't got much to say about that, but about the enabling part too. I'm not trying to enable either too. I collect, like I said before, I only collect one version of the character. To me, Luke Skywalker I know is the one with the all black suit as a Jedi. Unfortunately, the only one I was able to get was the Endor Luke, but I can take off the poncho, and he has the all black, so it worked out perfect for me. I was gonna skip this figure, but like I said, starting to see more pictures now of the newer version coming out. I'm definitely gonna get this. This is gonna be the first. Actually, no, I guess Mandos. I got different versions of Mandos. All right, it's gonna be the second Star Wars character I have.
Are you getting the Mando look or not?
Yeah. I see. Yep. So it's gonna be the third one then. That's why I was gonna get this one. I was like, all right, I'm good with the Mando loop because I wanted that just because I had one of the Death Trooper with him, and I have 2 Death Troopers pre-ordered also. And then I can have a little battle scene when I get my module case with Moff Gideon also. That's the reason I wanted to get that look right there. That Luke, I'm thinking to keep the robe covered. I already have the Endor Luke showing his face, so the other 2 Lukes are gonna have the helmet on, and the other one's gonna have the robe on. So I don't need to have the face. I'm not a face. That's why I don't really do Marvel. I don't collect Marvel because I don't need the face scopes.
Yeah, Jazz Inc. Bob Dylan, thank you, Bob, for the $2 drop. Says Jazz Inc. ships their snow speeder. Poof, there it is. He'll be gone.
Exactly.
Let me just mention here a comment from Charlie the Unicorn. Is asking, could Marvel not getting releases in China impact the popularity of Hot Toys figures? It would explain the sudden popularity of Star Wars in China market. It's a very, very interesting question. And I answered you this. It's very simple. Star Wars was never popular in China, but there was one character that bring the popularity. It's the Mickey Mouse, like Harry said, Grogu. Grogu, the popularity of Grogu in China is out of, I don't know. I never seen anything like that.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
And the
people,
Mandalorian, Joao, right? I mean, the
Mandalorian is crazy famous in China.
But
so
Joao,
people,
what I was going to say is, well, what happens typically, Joao, when people start getting interested in something, and that one something like Grogu, like you say, there actually has history. You start going back to the history of Star Wars, right?
And then exactly that's where I'm going to. When Mandalorian was screening and everyone was crazy with Grogu, the streaming service here in China, they start to advertise the original trilogy. So many people that didn't saw those movies, they want to know more about Star Wars because they don't know. They are a new generation. They didn't grow up with Star Wars, so they went back, and the prequels are very famous here too. The prequels are very famous. People like the prequels here, so it's a new trend. The people are going into Star Wars, and it's a line that they are finding interesting to collect.
Yeah, and we were wondering how Rise of Skywalker and Last Jedi did in China. I think by the time we finally get another movie, it didn't do bad, but it didn't do great. But could you imagine the next movie, whenever they do that in 2-3 years? Holy crap! I mean,
who did it? Depends who's directing it.
Hopefully, it's not Rian Johnson. Anyway, that's.
And when we saw this week, that cover, what magazine was that? That cover that you could see Ahsoka, Mando,
Vanity Fair, something
Luke,
like that. Yeah.
Well,
I think it was Vanity Fair.
That photo was around everywhere here. Everyone was sharing that photo, going crazy.
Bob Dylan with the $2 drop. Thank you so much, Bob. I'm putting this up from Popsick. Like a bantha. Like, oh wait, wrong stream again. Julius survives another day. Well, unless one of you guys want to sing it, like a bantha, like a bantha.
Go, stop. Go, stop.
Well, I can't do that, but I can at least play this for you, Popsick. There you go.
They call him the Wizard.
All right, let's move on to some of the stuff that ties in, which is very, very interesting here, guys. And what I'm going to do here now is I am going to show 6scalecantina.com. And Popsick, thank you so much again for that $5 drop and for the support and for everybody who's smashing that like button here. The market show live here on a Friday night, covering for the maestro extraordinaire Dante, the man of hot collectibles. This is his hour. This is his day, asking me to fill in. A huge honor and glad to be here with you all on a Friday night with the crew. This is 6scalecantina.com. And if you don't have 6scalecantina.com bookmarked, you may want to consider doing so. It has everything, all your news on the channel. So if you had this bookmark, you would know going live here. You see Hot Toys Live. We just talked about that, Luke. We talked about low production runs. We talked about Grail bargains. We talked about never waitlist again. We're going to continue with maybe some Grail bargains and go to the final segment here, secondary market news. And we're going to go to the biggest mover section. We had showed you the breaking news. Holy crap, look at this again, Luke. Django, Moff Gideon, tease for another wave, the first wave, the tease of C-3PO, R2, Anakin. Wow, I don't even have the Bespin Luke up in here. Look at some of these recent biggest maneuvers. I'm going to start with you, Fabio. I'm going to go share some stuff here. Snowspeeder, Shore Trooper, Leia, Vader, Royal Guard, Darth Maul, Kylo, Princess Leia, Mud Trooper. First one I want to show over here, when you talk about the OG, because we were just talking about the Luke, and we were talking about Grails. I'm going to put this up onto the screen, even though they're not on the biggest movers, but I think it's going to be coming up on here soon. This sold with missing pieces and broken parts for $830. It's actually, when you do it to US dollars, it's $832.46, Fabio, not including the $43.56 in shipping. But it was missing parts. That's why it says read description. It was incomplete and had damage on top of that. And it's still freaking sold for $832.46, Fabio, without shipping.
Somebody who was desperate enough to say, you know what, it doesn't matter, I need them in my collection, and they sucked it up and
there were 13 beads.
Yeah, they but you don't know.
Yeah, but half of those are the person selling it. They always fake those bids too.
Well, yeah.
Don't be so negative.
It's the truth. It's not negative. Everyone goes to eBay and bids.
Well, that's why I usually put up PRock, people that have really good feedback. I mean,
yeah, and
I have, yeah. I mean, because you're right, but you can do that when you first start doing it. But hopefully, these guys with the big numbers, it's hard. But yeah, no, keep going.
No, I was gonna say, you got to remember that it gets to a point for some people that there's whatever hype is going on, whatever, maybe they just saw the movie, maybe, they heard something. Oh my God, they don't care. They don't care. And, what I was going to say specifically about the bids, you got to remember that this person didn't bid 832.46. They bid higher than that. So they were ready for whatever. They were like, you know what? You don't know if this person bid, $900 or $950. They wanted at that price, but you don't know how far they were willing to go for these figures. Again, the fact that they're missing pieces and they have damage, that's a level of desperation I've never seen, because it's like, what do you need these figures for in this crappy shape? On top of that, for what reason? Like, what do you need them so badly for? That makes no sense. But there was something going on that he needed them that bad.
Yeah, and Moff Gideon, guys. I mean, not Moff Gideon, Grand Moff Tarkin. He goes for like freaking. I mean, he's pushing over $600, guys. And then the Vader, the A New Hope Vader, even by himself, this version's actually better than that one. It's starting to go up. All the Vaders are going up. Rogue One, A New Hope Vader. Damn, though, this pack is not as sought after as the Han and the Chewie, but it's getting there, man. It's getting there. It's absolutely crazy.
And I'm seeing here the comment from Thick Band the Boy saying there's a store in LA that had this 2-pack brand new with a worn art box for $800. And it's exactly the price that's going in, even here, because here in a local store, they have the 2-pack, but already open. It was already open, and they are selling exactly for $795 a year.
Yeah, and when you go to the Joao, the market value chart actually moved away from the biggest movers section for a second. You could go to the current value column, hit that arrow in the current value column a couple times, get the highest to the lowest ranked, and you got $936 and steady with targeted Vader. So that means sometimes selling 800, sometimes selling more than, sometimes selling around 1,000. So right about there. Yeah. And
Toys need to reissue these.
Forget about like Fabio and P-Rock, but these are brand new. And Fabio, we talk about it a lot. When I put these up and the shippers there, it's like brand new, or it's like, it's holy crap. How it does make a difference too when it's brand new. Forget about it being used.
Absolutely. The reason why I prefer not only to buy new, but to sell new, it's very, very rare, especially I really never do, but I have in the past, very early on. I feel like when you buy new, you don't have to worry about any issues. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's, situations where the figure comes broken from Sideshow, from Hot Toys, you can't help that. It is what it is. But there's a bigger chance for something, when you buy it new, to be in better shape than used. We've seen what people consider, in great shape in this community, and it's falling apart, So that's why, buying new is safer in the long run. But
open for inspection.
Yeah, if you can't afford a brand new figure, then you got to do what you got to do. But always, make sure you get somebody from, pick up a figure from somebody who's honest about what they're selling. You know what I mean? Recently, I saw somebody posting, I forget what the figure was, and it was, I was like, what do you like? What? Like, how would you even say like that you want to get rid of this? Like, it's destroyed. Like, what? And I'm assuming he thinks somebody's going to buy it, and I guess eventually somebody will. But it's like, why would you even want to waste your money on something so beat up? It's just, to me, it's just not worth it.
Unless they were, even if they were able to get like the parts separate, like at a Monkey Depot site or something like that, still that's too much money for like missing parts. Did they still kind of damage? Was it bad damage or just like? Maybe it was probably Vader's pleather was starting to peel a little bit. But still, even then, like, that's a lot of money, man.
Yep. So
and nowadays with the reissues, you never know. This might be reissued. Next one of their anniversaries or something, it might be reissued, or re-released.
What happened with your mic? You are always going up, down, up, down, up, down.
Oh,
He's putting a little bit of flow into it.
Right in my singing, I'm like, I don't know.
He's practicing his Ric Flair.
Woo! Don't do that.
Woo!
Should I get closer to the mic?
Hey, listen, we got to shout out to Brother Cousins over here with the $5 drop. I missed the super chat a little bit earlier in the show. So, Brother Cousins, much apologies for that, but I went back, got the super chat here, puts in Brother Cousins Toy Reviews backup account. Loving this panel. It's been a great week. P-Rock's background is lit AF.
It's a little.
It's a little.
Thanks, Brother Cousins. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Good to have Brother Cousins checking on in, and thank you so much for the support, everybody. And don't forget to hit that like button as you're watching the show as well. And
I didn't think that was him. The first time I saw that, I was like, "That's not really him."
Looking at some of these other ones here, I want to get into. We talked about the Snowtrooper a lot, Fabio, on the market show. I'm going to skip that one. Is just insane right now. I'm going to go to the Royal Guard. Royal Guard, Fabio, is killing it. And I've been watching this for a while, and you and I have talked about this too, but I'll put up a recent one here on the Royal Guard. And thanks again, much, Brother Cousins. Missed that a little earlier, so late, but not forgotten. And here we go. So $435 with 24 bids just back a few days ago on May 16th. Excellent seller. 12,409 feedback, all positive, not including $20 in shipping. And then when you add the taxes, this is $500 for the Royal Guard. Jeez Louise, Fabio. And I've been seeing this. This is trending up in a big way.
Yeah, no. I mean, people want the Emperor so bad now, so this, if you have the Emperor, these figures you have to get just because
they only make sense with the Emperor, right?
I know, but I was talking. So when you
this guy.
How do you like it? So these figures, of course, are going to be, they're super old now. They're gone. They've been gone for years already. That's the story of Hot Toys. Every time something sells out, especially the further away they get from the point of being sold out, obviously the price increases. And these specifically, because of who they are, so it makes sense.
Royal Guard, I heard, guys, are supposed to probably be in either the Andor series or this series coming up. You guys see them easily saying, let's go ahead and put this out again with this price right now? I mean, especially if he shows up in the Obi-Wan series or the Andor series. I mean, I think that they probably would.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, we don't.
In a way, it's like a trooper, right? I mean, even though it's not a trooper, it's Royal Guards, but it's just like you could.
No, it's exactly. It's at the end of the day, it's another soldier, pretty much. You know what I mean? That's all it is. So, but my point is exactly if they do appear, forget it. They're coming again because Hot Toys is going to reissue them, and obviously everything's going to be updated. You're going to get new body, you're going to get new clothing, probably new material. The helmets are probably going to look a little different, a little better. I mean, at least I would hope. But yeah, so if they come back, it's going to be, whoever missed these specifically are going to jump all over the new ones.
And you always need at least two of these.
Yes.
Right. Because you need the two with the Emperor.
Correct.
That's the only way to
and it looks so good. It looks so good. If you have them, oh man, it looks so beautiful.
With the Emperor in the throne too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't have it.
And putting Brother Cousins back up over here. So, Brother Cousins, you probably saw I put your super chat up. Good to have him in the house saying what's up to Ash, what's up to the collector #1, Beskar Kid. Good to have Brother Cousins up here in the house. Great channel, great collector. And, this figure right now, guys, Joao, I'll bring this up at 6scalecantina.com. on where this is trending. Go to the market value chart. I won't sort it out highest to lowest this time, Joao, because, it will have to scroll through quite a lot. But you could go to this little search box and just type in Royal, and it'll start just coming up. And you'll see right there. There it is, Royal Guard, MMS 469. Just the
Waitlist
breaking
full.
news. Yeah, waitlist full. I got to change that actually. But 405. It breached the $400 tier range, and it's now trending up at 405 and rising. Wow.
And I don't know how often these ones appear on eBay, but over year they are very rare figures to appear, and then when they appear, they always appear at a very high price, between 400 420, and there are not a lot of them already in the market. I think there are not a lot of them, so I can see them reissuing these cards if they really appear as we are expecting to. But yeah, it's like I said, they make sense to have two with the Emperor, and that's why there's a huge demand for these cards, because every collection I see at least two of them. I don't see collections with only one piece.
Yeah, no, P-Rock, could you imagine if they actually put out another Emperor figure or something from the Obi-Wan series, or they put some Revenge of this, and they don't put out a Royal Guard, but what happened with this then?
Oh man, I'm mad. I mean, I'll still be happy the Emperor's out, because I missed out on the Emperor, so I need the Emperor.
These will go to 600 easy.
You think so?
I think so. If they reissue Emperor without the Royal Guards, everyone will go crazy after this.
Yep. All the cheaper ones will start selling out immediately.
So you don't think would they ever reissue the Royal Guards, like a 2-pack or a separate?
For them, it's easy to reissue the Royal Guards. This is one of the most easy figures for them to do.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, Fabio, going back to you. Here's one, and here's a tip for everybody in the chat. If you're looking for the original OG Shore Trooper, the MMS 389, you can absolutely get it right now at a much, much more reasonable, if you want to call it that, price than you've ever been able to get it before. And Fabio, the interesting thing with this Shore Trooper right now, it's going the complete opposite way of the Death Troopers, from the Mandalorian and some of the other troopers that have come out. For some reason with this one has a big flow right now where it is trending down. MMS 389. Fabio, remember, this figure was pushing $700 not too long ago. But going very interesting. I'm going to pull a couple of these up on the screen for you. First, I'll pull this up here, give you just a couple of pieces of data, not to bore everybody here. But you can see $448. Great seller, all 100% positive, close to 430. Just 7 bids, 448, not including the $20 in shipping, not including taxes. But for this figure, and coming with the original box and the shipper, and I'll pull up another one for you here. Pulling this up on the screen and seeing this over and over again with this figure, $369. 5 bids only. Another great seller. $11.75 cheap side. This is kind of suffering right now, going a little bit opposite than some of the other troopers, even when they're coming out with the Mando versions. What do you make of this?
I remember when this figure sold out. This figure was going for, and I remember seeing this on eBay, between $1,200 and like $1,800. I saw a few of them even up to over $2,000. Did they sell? I don't know, but they were going for that much for a long time. This figure, you couldn't touch this figure, and it was increasing super fast when it was going up. I remember it went from retail to like 400, and then from 400 to 600, and all of a sudden, like, I forgot about it. And then, and the reason why I know all this is because I had an extra one for years.
Mm-hmm.
And I just watched the prices go up. And I was like, oh my God. And again, I remember the highest I ever saw it while still having it completely sealed was about like 2,200 was the most I ever saw it for. And it was coming from Japan, because Japan, for some reason, on eBay, they always have the highest prices of stuff. So I'm assuming because of the shipping, I don't know. But, they had it for like some seller from Japan had it for $2,200. So it's very shocking to see it, drop so much, because I would assume that the fact that, Hot Toys is continuing Rogue One, and still giving us figures from that line, that it would, hold its value. Maybe not, keep going up so much from between, $800 and $1,000, but to at least hold its value and not go down in value. So I'm surprised with that. But $400 and something for a used figure. I mean, for this figure, I would understand. Would I pay that? Absolutely not. This one already has brand new 5 bids. Where the hell is it going? I could guarantee you it's going more than $460 something. Whatever the used one is worth, because it's new, and it should be more than the used one. But would I ever pay used prices for something like this? Never.
Well, and what's really interesting is right now with the Death Trooper from the Mandalorian, the other Death Troopers and all of them, the deluxe, the specialist, the non-specialist from Rogue One, they are insanely high. And the only thing that the Mandalorian Death Trooper did, Joao and P-Rock, is skyrocket those up, and those are still trending high and about to trend up again. This one's weird. Like Fabio, I was a little bit surprised on this one, but kind of like that cheer it for a little bit, and like that Luke Jedi Knight, not the Luke Jedi Endor, which is hot as heck. It's having a little bit of one of those flows where it's like, hey, if you were looking for one, like Fabio says, 2,500, I've seen it go way over 1,000. I've seen them 600, 700. Right now, they ain't moving like that the last few weeks. So, Joao, go ahead and speak to me first.
Now, about this Rogue One, I think the price went. At that time when I remember I was listening, I was following the Six Scale Scavengers group, and they were always talking about this short trooper, and I said, how can this be possible? This one here, the price is still up until now. You cannot get it at this price. At $369, you cannot get it. I mean, it's a strange figure to go so up in price, because it's not like a major character. It's just a short trooper.
Mm-hmm.
Because you see now the one from Mandalorian, right? That one goes for a much lower price than the retail price. You can get it easily. The other short trooper, but this one, it keeps staying in a higher price. I don't have this one, and I honestly will not pay $400 for this short trooper.
Well, yeah, and you know what, guys, Joao, they were calling this a Grail for the longest time. I mean, it
was.
It is. I mean, unless they're reused to it, to me, it is. I just think it's a bargain right now. If you can find one new, not used at this price, Fabio.
Exactly. If you can find,
pretty good.
Because this figure will always be iconic for the price that it went, and for the value that it went, and so on. It will always be an iconic figure, and I can see someone paying $450 for it.
I still wouldn't pay that though, because I know the reissue it, but but I hear you. I can see it too. I mean, yeah, but that's my.
I can see it.
Yeah, I can definitely see it too, and it's not wrong. It's just I have that parameter, but yeah, I agree. It's crazy. Go ahead, P-Rock. Sorry.
No, it's just I'm still mind boggled with this character, because like he wasn't, like Joel say, he's not a big character. I didn't pick it up because I thought I wanted to get more of the more main characters from Rogue One, but at that time they were too pricier, and I didn't want to collect backwards, so I never thought this guy would go up in that price, just because he's not. I mean, it looks pretty cool, but I'm surprised to this day. I never thought it would have gotten to that price, or even could be considered a Grail. When he said it was, you saw sold for like $2,000, I thought, well, I'm surprised. That blew my mind, man.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
I would not
crazy.
spend that. Oh my god. So is there? Let me ask you: is there a big difference between this one and the Mando one, other than like a stripe or something? Is there like a huge difference?
Oh, it's not a giant difference, I don't think. I think it's just kind of, was a commander, was squad leader, right, Fabio? I think it's kind of just
right.
Yeah, there's subtle difference. It's the same mold.
Yeah, they're right. Same. It's the same stuff. It's just
the same
a little bit, a little bit different.
Yeah, but there are collectors that are crazy for these troopers, and they want each variant. They want each variant of the troopers, and they want to have all of them.
be more of like the casual trooper guy. I would just been happy getting the Mando one. Like, all right, just I got a version that looks kind of like it.
We got 100 in here. Go ahead and smash the like button, everybody. You are watching the Market Chart Show live. Special day, filling in for the maestro extraordinaire, Dante, the man of hot collectibles. Brother Cousins with another drop. Thank you so much there, Jay. Do you think they'll do a Royal Guard 2-pack? Look, baby. You know, I've been talking a lot lately that they've done OT Trooper 2. They've done Trooper 2-packs. They're probably going to get Clone Trooper 2-packs. These are grunts. Fabio, I'll go to you with this. I mean, I could see a Royal Guard 2-pack. I mean, basically, you need one beside the Emperor. And if they put it out again, I could see that, honestly.
These figures would make sense, 100% sense to get a double pack for, because, the way to display them, obviously you could do whatever you want and just get one and put it wherever you want. But if you want to make it movie accurate and remake the scene on your shelf, yeah, you want to have the two. So it would make, a lot of sense for them to give us a 2-pack. But I feel like Hot Toys, would rather, because I feel like when they give you something like that, 2-packs in general, not this one specifically, but in general, I feel like they feel like they're limiting you to just buying, just that. So by giving you a single pack, you're able to buy more, So I feel like that's why they don't really jump with the 2-packs, because I feel like they're pretty much like, oh, this is all you need. All you need is just these two. That's it, So even though it's cool for us, I don't think money-wise is too beneficial for them, because it's, again, they're stopping us at just that 2-pack. Why do I need any more? This is all I need here. So, but yes, does it make sense for these two? Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks so much, Brother Cousins. Much appreciated. Brother Cousins Toy Reviews channel in the house. Mama Luigi says, Joel, chance we get the blue Royal Guards from Revenge of the Sith? And I say, anyway,
that's possible.
Yes, come on.
Yeah,
I mean, they already got the mold.
That's probably an easy one.
But that way,
completely possible.
But Joel, if they're going to give you that, what else do they got to give you?
Palpatine.
Yeah.
And that one, so many people is waiting, and seems, I don't know what they are waiting for, because everyone, that there are many collectors. They don't have Palpatine. We never had, of course, but even the Emperor go for so high price. They need to give us some form of him, even if he's from Return of the Sith that everyone was hoping for. But maybe we will wait. We'll need to wait for, when is the anniversary of Return of the Sith? You still need to wait
a couple years, right?
Couple of years, yeah.
Yeah,
but definitely, we
look
really
what they're doing Attack of the Clones.
Exactly. They are betting a lot in the Attack of the Clones, and I think they are playing it smart. Even though many people don't like the Attack of the Clones, between our community, I've been talking with some collectors. They are saying they are not collecting the Attack of the Clones line too much, but they would collect Return of the Sith. So anyway, we will have
do even better. Yeah,
no doubt. You can see the example of the Obi-Wan from the Return of the Sith, the price up. You can see Dark Side Anakin. All the figures from that line are in the trending. The same thing happened here. I'm seeing here the Attack of the Clones Yoda. Yoda is also going up, and it was a figure that
right now.
You could get it easy before.
Look, talking about that Yoda, Joel, and also Fabio and I have talked about this. That Yoda Attack of the Clones was already reissued, and I'm telling you, they're going to reissue this. They're going to put Yoda for Attack of the Clones in the Attack of the Clones packaging sometime, I think, before the end of the year. I think they're going to do the same thing with Dooku. I don't think that's part of what we're going to get the thrills. You think so, P-Rock?
I hope we get Dooku again.
I
won't mind.
But that's it, I think it's possible, but I got Count Dooku like last week, because I'm a bit afraid that if they don't reissue, the price will go up a lot, and I had to get it at retail while I could.
Looks like we got one of the Wonder Twins in the house. Riley is in the house. Riley, what is going on?
He's going to Star Wars Celebration.
Well, let's fill him up at table 66 since we're talking about this guy anyway.
fun.
Celebrate good times. Come on. Anyway, Kylo Ren. I want to talk about a couple figures trending down. Fabio, trending down again, the Kylo Ren from The Last Jedi. It's the complete opposite story of Rey, Fabio. So I'm going to pull this up onto the screen, and I'll pull up a Kylo. Remember the Kylo, Fabio, from The Last Jedi? Selling well over $400, between like $400 and $500 before the Revenge of the Sith one, which I think is the better figure anyway, in every way. But this one's good. Freaking only 2 bids, $201. It's like selling like it's getting down to Phasma territory here. Interesting. It's not. It completely crashed this figure, and a lot of people that were spending. I watched it. $450, $475, $425, $405, over and over and over again. If you're looking for a Kylo Ren from The Last Jedi, folks, right now, and I've been showing this for months, you can get it below retail. Just letting you know. Talk to me about this one, Fabio.
Well, that's, again, shocking to me. But out of the 2 figures, out of the 2, Kylos, obviously this is the better one. This one has the head sculpt. This one has the newer design.
From the Phantom. Yep.
This is this has the
Force Awakens. Sorry, yeah.
Force Awakens, yeah. This has the new the better body, the better outfit, everything. But what shocks me is, why isn't it selling for higher? But you have to remember, are we going to see him ever again? So maybe the fact that his relevance is done unless we see him again. That's what's happening. There's no reason for anybody to be searching for this guy unless they really loved him in the movies and they really, really want him, and how many people are really doing that? As you can see, only 2. So that's what I mean,
Now, why with Rey is it completely different? Because Rey from here is still freaking the Rey and Dio, which is starting to show signs to go up again and he crashed that $400 tier range. So Rey from The Last Jedi, hot, still hot.
Yeah, but again, Rey.
That's a female figure, and female.
Yeah. Stop talking over me, okay? So usually they're more rare. So I've always said that too. So don't copy me, Julio. So that's what happens. That's what happens. So it's always a female is always going to be worth more than any male cat. And like I said, I've always said that. So don't copy me, okay?
I mean, I'll be honest with you right now with this figure, because I don't got this one. I'm thinking about scooping this up the way this is selling right now, because I don't think it's going to stay this way. I don't know. I don't think it's going to stay this way. Joel, P-Rock, any comments on this?
I'm good on this one. I got the newer one. I'm happy with that one. It looks with the helmet and the cape, and I think the head sculpt looks better on that one too. On the other one, not this one.
Yeah,
but
you have which version?
I forgot which one it is. This from the I don't remember the trilogies. The Last Jedi.
It's Force Awakens, and the what is it?
The same one from Rey.
Rise of the Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker. Yeah.
That one I think is still in stock.
Yeah. And one that has the cracks in the helmet, like with that light up and everything. The helmet looks real good.
Yeah, best part
too.
Yeah, he says, get it, Aries. Awesome figure. I might if it's selling like this. I don't think it's going to stay this way, guys. That's my call.
Yeah, if you want to get it now.
Yeah, get it. Yeah.
I mean, absolutely crazy. So, very, very interesting indeed with this figure. Going back to 6-scale cantinas, we're getting close to the ending of the show over here. If we go to the market value chart on the tab, and remember, we got the Marvel market value chart that's under construction.
There's
a lot going on over there.
I got it.
Take care of the bots. Get rid of the bots.
Done.
Put in Kylo in here, and look at the Last Jedi Kylo. Fabio.
What's the website? Sexyshit.xyz.
Perfect. Unbelievable. Look at his phone. Eric's talking Star Wars. What's the website? Sexy. Ooh, tonight I'm busy. Unbelievable. This is toys, man. Calm down. Unbelievable. Jeez. This guy.
Guys, 228 and trending down. Kylo Ren, The Last Jedi. Wow, that's low, Fabio. That's below the retail it was. I mean, I may pick this up right now. I don't think it's going to stay. Do you think this will stay this way, Fabio? I don't think so at all.
I don't think so. I don't think so because, again, the value of this figure is not the helmet. It's the head sculpt. That's why I would see this coming from the Force Awakens one because there's no head sculpt. Fine. It's just the helmet. But this, you get the helmet and the head sculpt, which is, again, what makes it valuable to me, in my opinion. And I would hope that, that's why they charge us the prices they charge us. If you compare the Force Awakens, Kylo, and the new one, it's more obviously because it's newer, but I feel like the work goes into the head sculpt mostly. If you got a figure with a head sculpt and one without, I would assume that the one with the head sculpt is worth more because they have to focus more on this head sculpt. So so that's why it's I don't think it's gonna stay like that at all.
Wait, worth more or sold for more?
Worth more just in general. Period. Even just retail. If you give me a figure with no head sculpt, it's not going to be worth.
Okay, calm. Don't be nervous.
So you think like this, like the classic Spider-Man, would not be worth more than one of the Star Wars characters that has a face sculpt, like maybe
Correct. Never. It shouldn't.
Won't?
And you're comparing, two different worlds as well. You're comparing, Spider-Man, which is Marvel, and Star Wars. If you're comparing, for example, I'm going to give you an example. If you right. So
you're right. If I do Star Wars, I'm trying to think. So you think Boba Fett?
Correct. So if I give you,
here's Boba Fett's a good one. The original Boba Fett. He won't.
Not even.
No, that doesn't come with a head sculpt. That's a good example.
I'm giving you another.
It's like Julio Iglesias and John Lennon. You cannot compare.
That's watch Mandalorian and Boba Fett. Right. So you have literally the same exact figure, 2 different colors, 2 different helmets, but Boba has the head sculpt. What do you think is going to worth more? Obviously Boba, because there's a head sculpt. So that's what I mean. That's why I think that Kylo is not going to stay like that because of the head sculpt.
So all right, going back to Boba though. So that Boba that you're talking about with the head sculpt, which one's gonna be worth more? Is that the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back Boba's gonna be worth more, or that Boba with the head sculpt?
Well, it's 2 different. You're comparing.
No, it's the same character.
No, you need to answer.
It's the same character.
No.
Which one think the long one will be worth more money?
Trying to put fuel into the fire, this guy. So what's happening? So let me.
So what happened was.
No. Let me explain to you why you're comparing 2 different things. Because now you're comparing not only the figure of Boba Fett, but you're comparing an anniversary attached to that. That makes the figure not just a regular figure with a helmet. That makes it a special. What do you call it? A special effect, a special anniversary, figure. That's going to be worth. It's going to add value to just a regular release Boba Fett. That's what I mean. You can't compare that.
Right,
but if you give me
one that's not
but let me go. So give me a regular Boba, just a regular random Boba, and then with a head sculpt, with no head sculpt, and then the Mandalorian, what do you call it? One with the head sculpt, whichever. Again, the reason why, or even that, you compare the Mandalorian, the OG Mandalorian with the new Mandalorian. I would assume that the head sculpted one is going to be worth more because, and not only because it's updated, because it's newer, because the outfit's different, a head sculpt alone is where the value is. What is Hot Toys known for? The lifelike, the realness of the head sculpt. So that's what gives the figure the value. Yeah, they're going to give us figures without head sculpts. We buy all the time, but they're I could guarantee you, and they're absolutely not worth the same as a figure with a head sculpt. Never.
Give the chance to P-Rock speak. You have 30 seconds.
30 seconds. It was weird hearing him and not seeing him. I mean, I'm gonna think of a figure. I'm pretty sure there's figures that.
Your time's up. It's Fabio now.
Your time's up.
I don't.
Unbelievable.
I don't use the head sculpts. That's what I'm saying. So to me, it's not the head sculpts. I guess I don't
know.
No,
the head sculpt. No, think about it though. Think about it. So
I'll sell you my head sculpts. You can have them. I don't really use them.
Let me give you another example. You have Commander Cody and Rex. Them two. They're literally the same figure. They should be worth the exact same. But they vary in price because of whatever's going on with those two figures at the moment. But are they worth the same? Absolutely. They're the same exact figure. Whatever affects either of those figures is, the attachment of whoever is looking for.
All right,
it.
I got one for you. Then I got one for you.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't come with a head sculpt. It's not an anniversary. So just a regular Vader.
Okay.
Vader and Boba Fett with the head sculpt. Which one would be valuable more in the long run?
Vader. It's a more popular character.
So then it is. So then that kind of.
But you're comparing.
You got all these loopholes, man. You can't be putting these loopholes.
But you have to really, because it affects the market. Absolutely, you cannot compare a Darth Vader to a Boba Fett. Never, because Darth Vader, head sculpt or not, is always going to win because of the popularity of the character. So that's what I mean. It's tricky when you're comparing, but it doesn't mean that a figure with no head sculpt, it's not going to be worth a lot. That's not what I mean. But in my opinion, a figure with a head sculpt.
Okay, see, that's perfect. You said in your opinion. That's right.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking for you.
You never said in the beginning. You said.
Yeah, but I wasn't talking for you. I'm talking.
No. You said I.
All right. Disclaimer: when I speak for myself. Thank you.
Fabio, take a deep breath, please.
All right, let me play this.
Who the is that guy? Who the is that?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say about Julio every time he speaks. Who the is that guy?
I'm just a moderator here.
I'm just a moderator.
Smooth operator, moderator. All right, listen.
You've been talking for 10 minutes.
10 minutes is good.
I had to get another can of whoop ass. And, all right, look at this. Holy moly. So we're talking about the Luke. We're talking about, the Lukes. We were looking at the Luke, the snowspeeder pilot Luke. Here she goes again. Leia, A New Hope, 19 bids just the other day, $522.86 to get free shipping. Good seller, almost 200 feedback, all 100% positive. Damn. Yeah, it's a lot of people want this. Is the OG Leia. This is the OG Leia. Man, and she is sweet. I have this figure. This figure is freaking awesome. But guys, starting to trend up again. Leia, OG, the original trilogy characters for Star Wars. Man, hot damn! How long is it going to be before they put this one out?
Well, she's due for an upgrade of everything: clothing, body.
Yes.
Hair.
Yeah, so that should be coming. They'll probably find some type of anniversary or some type of special, reason to release another one of hers because she's due for.
They cannot find the anniversary. Anniversary is when the date comes.
No, that's what I'm saying. They'll find
50th, but they have 45th coming up on freaking what is Single Songwriters Day? Thursday.
They'll use an excuse to release another one of her. Absolutely.
You know what's interesting with this one, guys? They're releasing Rogue One figures, and Leia was actually in Rogue One. they could do it. It went right to A New Hope. This is the damn figure. It could happen. They gave us that. I mean, really, that would be an interesting one.
It was Vaughn. So yeah, I guess see that.
Yeah, absolutely crazy for sure. All right, we're gonna wrap up over here. We're just showing the last thing. Remember, don't forget to bookmark sixscalecantina.com. All your latest news, going back to the biggest movers section. Let's go down it. And again, Snowspeeder Empire Strikes Back is trending up. Short Trooper, we talked about that right now, trending down. Leia Endor, Return of the Jedi, trending up in a big way. These are your biggest movers the last week or two. Darth Vader Empire Strikes Back 40th, forget about it. And I don't have it on here, but it's going to show up on here over the next couple of days. Darth Vader Rogue One, trending way, way up. Darth Vader A New Hope. Everything Darth Vader going crazy. Sorry, P-Rock, were you going to say something? Oh, okay. Royal Guard.
Forget about it.
Royal Guard going up. We just talked about that. Darth Maul, Fabio and I have been talking about that like crazy. Kylo Ren, we were just talking about there. There's Princess Leia A New Hope. Mud Trooper, we've been talking about that. Attack of the Clones Yoda, we talked about that earlier in the show. Obi-Wan Kenobi, just forget about it. Luke Jedi Knight, Return of the Jedi, again, showing is going up, but you can still sometimes get him at a steal. Unlike the Luke Endor Deluxe, which is absolutely through the roof. Keep your eye on that still. That's definitely a big one. Han, forget about it. Chirrut, still going down. I think that's going to change. I think the window on that, Fabio, is quickly closing. And like the Mud Trooper, Fabio, we've been talking about that. It's starting to go insane again, like I predicted. And I think you're going to see the same thing with this Chirrut very quickly.
Yeah, no.
Even the Jawa and the Gonk Droid, incredible.
Yeah. Jawa and the Gog Droid, incredible. Yeah, and no one was buying that figure, remember?
Exactly. Everyone was saying was letting that one on stock everywhere. And now everyone wanted it.
This guy went from Julio to Fabio. I was like, keep going, Fabio.
Oh. But Fabio, what were you gonna say about Chirrut?
Oh no, he said it all. No, Chirrut's have been, I feel like he was very underrated when he came out. I feel like he didn't sell out quickly at all. And once he went, now I feel like everybody wants him. Everybody's looking for him. And again, what I feel like the reason why is because I feel like when he sold out, people are looking for him, but I feel like it's more popular. He's more wanted now because, again, they're continuing the Rogue One line. They're still giving us figures. So now it's like, oh wow, like I could really complete the line if that's what they're trying to do with Chirrut, or at least get the main characters that have the head sculpt. His head sculpt is beautiful, immaculate, spotless. The eyes are amazing.
You have it?
Donnie Yen looks perfect. What?
You have it?
Oh. You don't know who you're talking to? So then, so that's why I feel like, this figure is not going to lose popularity anytime soon because of, not only what he looks like, but the character, in the movie as well.
I think what it was too, what it could have been too, was people were collecting the Rogue One figures and they're kind of saving him from last. So people starting to catch up to the figures. They had to pick them up eventually. Like, it could have been something like that too. I don't know. I could be wrong. I know a lot of people who just started getting into the Rogue One were starting to collect Rogue One stuff now. Like they're going backwards. Of course, it's trying to start with
what's his name? The guy that they teased, but they haven't made yet. From
his partner,
Base Balbus.
Yeah.
Also, that's another figure, 100% going to be released at some point. And again, whoever doesn't have this Chirrut, it's going to want Base to just to have them together. They're going to look amazing. So that's another reason why people, may be looking for him because they have a feeling that Baze Malbus is coming.
It was cool in the movie, man. I like them in the movie.
Yeah.
I feel the Force.
Well, and then Chewbacca, The Force Awakens, last one there. We've been talking about that as well. All the Chewbaccas, and we're going to be talking more about some of these legacy characters: Chewbacca, Han, Leia, Luke from the sequels. It's going to be very interesting. Remember, bookmark 6scalecantina.com, and if you like what you watched here today with the Dark Jedi, you may want to consider becoming a Cantina Insider. I will be having another members live show this coming Sunday. When you do have, when you're a member, you get exclusive live shows at all the memberships. You definitely want to go ahead and jump in, and do that if you're a member. You also get like these really cool videos like pleather cracking and collecting climate tips. You get exclusively as an insider. You can see these other banners here. Just go on this little pink banner here at 6scalecantina.com. You can also get the link to this quarter scale Grogu. Anybody in the chat could watch that. Crazy unboxings, but it's like a preview on what you can get with my other unboxings, which I put all on my insider membership. All you got to do is go to the little join button in the channel, see everything that it comes with. Go to 6 Scale Cantina, take a look at what I showed you here. Maybe watch the Grogu review. If you like it, you may want to consider joining. Wow, I can't wait to see what the news on here is going to grow. I can tell you right now that this Luke 40th and the Django and Moff Gideon, these are not the last updates you're going to see on 6scalecantina.com for Star Wars at all for this month. Gentlemen, what a damn good show, man, and what a month it's been. I'm just like almost 3 hours over here, so I've kept you guys too long, but man, this was fun.
I didn't notice the time.
Awesome show. It was awesome. Had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for stopping by.
Yeah. Yeah. And listen,
In the
subscribe to these guys. Subscribe. Look, I'm not going to say what's all going on in your channel. Look, subscribe to P-Rock.
Subscribe to everyone.
PRockZilla. Link in the video description. Put him in YouTube. Subscribe to the man. Fabio, the man with 8 million figures. Subscribe.
8 million and counting.
Counting. And then Big Breda, Joao, Julio Iglesias. You've heard his music. Absolutely. You want to subscribe to Big Breda? Come on.
And you can listen me on Spotify.
Subscribe to Aries.
And oh yes, and subscribe to me.
I'm trying to help you out.
You have to wonder, P-Rock, is this what they call me?
They call him the Wizard.
And for those of you tuning in late, remember, TK FOMO, or the Hot Toys Wizard, disguised as TK FOMO, opened the show while I was getting some of the coffee ready. So go back and watch that. Remember, I don't always buy coffee out. But when I do, I buy it from Six Scale Cantina. You'll see me definitely on Monday with Fabio on the Market Show Live. Other than that, maybe more this weekend. We'll see. Stay thirsty, my friends.
Question mark.